I don't know if the stream will stay up. So I'm just letting you guys know. Hello! I look and sound great today. Oh, thanks. Chat, I'm excited. I gotta... Actually, that's tomorrow. I get to start paying for my rigging. So hopefully that should be sometime by November. So, I'll pray for smooth, reliable power. I hope so. I was trying to make breakfast this morning, and then all of a sudden I heard beeping, and I look over and the microwave's off, and I'm like, oh no. And then I'm sitting there, and I'm eating my breakfast, and then the power flickers again. I'm like, oh no. Now, it's been good for about an hour, and I tried looking up, like, the general area, and it seems like there's already a couple of places that are losing power, but it's not, like, my immediate area, because it's, like, I get to see everything, like, within an hour of me. And, like, farther out, you know, maybe, like, you know, like 20 minutes away and stuff like that. So, hopefully it stays up. If it goes down, sorry, chat, I can't fight the power company. Like, I just gotta deal with it. So, hi, chat. Welcome to day 3 of Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator. I think I have realized why I'm not preferring it. I think I'd like it more because I kind of like the story of it, and I think I would like it more if the story wasn't locked behind, you know, the panic, the sheer amount of panic with the trading and stuff like that. I think that's my problem. So, chat, I think we're going to start a new file today. Because we got a couple of the endings already. So we should see. Buy some diesel generators, some solar panels, a pack of batteries, and an online UPS that's cheap. Yeah, totally. A UPS is in my realm of things that I need to get. I just got a big 4 terabyte hard drive. I gotta see about setting that up. And seeing about migrating a lot of my stuff onto that, as opposed to these hard drives that are failing. So seeing if I can, like, offload some of the stuff for, like, stream stuff onto there and go from there. Hi, Pepper. So I want to work on that first. And I have a panel, a sound mixer panel that I have to try and fit in. And I still have to buy the iPhone. There's a number of things that I gotta do first. I got 2 things in hand. I gotta figure out how these ones work, because this 4 terabyte hard drive, I think, can only be situated standing up. And the problem is I know the cat, he's gonna knock it down, so I want to try and find if there's some way that I could, like, make a stand for it, or tape it, or something, or maybe, like, tether it to, or anchor it to my desk somehow so the cat can't knock it over. So, I actually don't have a Waffle House near me. I'm not that southern. So, hi, Lou. The closest Waffle House is back in Cleveland, I think. They do also indeed have waffles. So, but no, because we were trying to format this hard drive, and it's an older one, and it kept failing in the formatting, and we realized it was because it was on its side, because it's not an SSD, it's an old HDD, so when you're doing the old ones, when it's spinning the fan and stuff, you know, like, it has to be kept at a certain rate, and it has to be kept at a certain orientation, otherwise the fan inside, like the little spinning magnet, will actually go off kilter. And so it fails. So, it's an old one, but it's 4 terabytes, and it seems like it works, it's just you have to keep it at a consistent level, otherwise the magnet inside doesn't work again. So, it's old, but it works, and I mean, I'm not getting a hard drive anytime soon, and we haven't been getting as much contributions to it, and I need one, but I also don't need one, so I'd rather pay for things like the iPhone or stuff like that, you know, towards the model stuff. So I don't know, that's my particulars with it. So it's working. A lot of my stuff is just hand me down. I get really nothing new for the most part. So I'm working with what I got. I have a hard drive that someone gave to me that they purchased in 2009 that is currently my stream hard drive. So when I bought one of my computers, when I bought one of my computers from this guy, he gave me this hard drive and I've been using it ever since. And it still works. So it just can't run an OS on it. So they provide healthcare and dental for their employees. I mean, they kind of need it. Can I get it replaced with a dog brain? You know, we have been feeding. We have been giving organs and stuff to dogs, so maybe. No, this is not an IRL stream. Hi, Shire. I like how everybody's here because I'm like one of the few people not playing Silk Song. That actually makes me really happy. Hi, everybody. Happy not Silk Song over here. Everybody's gonna be playing it. I know I'm not gonna be good at it. It's not even worth it. I already know. I like watching other people play it, is what I was saying earlier. There's a lot of movement tech and stuff like that, so I know that I'm not gonna be good at it, because we've already seen I'm really bad at it with things like Hades. And I know a lot of the accessibility is not gonna help me. And I just recently got into a fight with some of the people in my gaming group because we were playing Baldur's Gate and I was trying to explain to them, I'm like, I don't understand north, south, east, or west, and when you have a camera that moves, it just makes it even worse for me, so I'm just constantly getting lost. They're like, how do you get so lost? I'm like, you don't understand. I don't know where anything is in Act 2. Act 2 is confusing as shit. Everything's the same fucking color, and I don't know where anything is. I've played Act 1 like 7 times because everybody always quits either in the middle of Act 1 or right before Act 2. So I played that plenty, so I know where the fuck everything else is. But then you start moving around the camera and they're like, well, just go north. I'm like, which the fuck way is north? They're like, go right. And I'm like, I don't know which way is right. Yeah, everything is just gray. So they're like, oh yeah, I'm over here at this one gray spot. Well, look at the big map. Look at this spot that has the dogs. It's gray. Every little bit of it is gray. The only thing that you could tell me is that this little bit has a fence. This little bit has a little stone fence. You know, that's also gray. Or we could go up to the dude that's standing there in like the entire white area. It's white or it's gray. Or there's the big town. That's also gray. Moonrise Towers, that's gray. Everything's gray. You show it to me on a map, I can't tell you where the fuck it is. No, I can't tell north or south. I have a hard time. I have a really hard time. Wait, is it on Game Pass? I think people are still gonna buy it. It's pretty great. Shut up. I can understand when I'm I'm very directionally challenged when I play with Eb. Eb is like, yeah, just stick close with me because otherwise you're gonna get lost and I'll never see you again. Which is the truth. There's quite a few times where I just go, can we go back to one of the waypoints? And then you just lead me from there because I'm just so hopelessly lost and I can't find where I am. The problem is, especially with north, south, east, and west, is that because I pivot my camera so much to one, pick up stuff, and two, see if I'm missing anything, I can't tell you which way is north or south from there. So that's the issue, is all these people, and then they're like, well, you know, Last Light In is always to the north. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know which way that is. You know, I'm standing over in this spot, and I have to go, I don't know which way I'm facing north. Not even my character facing, my camera facing. I don't know which way's north. Like, I always know north is up. Like, growing up, I always knew north as it's where the direction of the lake would be. That was the only way that I knew anything. I had to remember exactly if I was standing on a street and I had to explain to somebody north, south, east, or west, I'd have to think about it and go, which way is the lake from here? That's the only way that I could do it. I was a Girl Scout. Maps absolutely destroyed me. I never figured it out. I never could. Never. I could tell you, like, where it is if you're looking at a physical map and be like, okay, north is always up, south is always this way, east is always this way. I could tell you that, but if I'm actually standing there, I cannot conceptualize standing there and deciding, like, I still can't understand the sun rising and setting still. I don't get that. I... Do you have trouble following the left? Yes, I do. Look at how bad Daggerfall was for me. Because I can't... No. This is my left? Sorry, it's all mirrored too. So for you guys, this would be the left, right? Even when I would learn, like, dance practices and stuff, because I used to do dance and stuff, it had to be mirrored for me. It always had to be mirrored. Because I can't physically understand. If somebody's in front of me and they're moving this way, I naturally try to move with them the same exact way because I can't conceptualize that they're turning this way, but I'm supposed to go this way. Is orienting by the lake not normal? No, some people just don't have to. Some people don't orient by, like, a particular thing. They just kind of know. And I'm like, I don't understand how you get this. I just don't. I don't know. Something about me, my brain just doesn't work. So hi, chat. So hi, chat. That's my complaint about Act 2 being so great and I can't understand it. Welcome to Space Warlord Orchid Trading Simulator. So, we did go through and we did get a bunch of the endings. We did see that I got a couple of them. The only problem is some of them branch out, and I'm gonna be honest, chat. We've been playing it for 2 days. I know absolutely nothing of this story. I think that's my biggest gripe with this, is that it seems like it's fun and there's a whole little story behind it. I don't actually get to enjoy it. Because I'm just panicking. Every 3 minutes. And I don't actually get to read any of the story stuff, because I'm just freaking out just trying to get anything. So, we've gotten the endings, and that's the most amount of story that I get, because the game actually pauses and we actually get to read it. So I guess that's my problem with it, and I think I'm not going to play it again after this week. So, I think that's how that's going. So chat, I'm gonna try and start a new game, because yesterday we kept getting in trouble with, I think it was one of the harvesters who was mad at me for something, but I don't know what, and he kept taking all my money. Like, that's what I'm saying, is I understand none of this. So we're gonna try and start back over. If I get story stuff, I'm gonna ignore everything else and just actually look at the story. I don't care about the money or anything like that. I just want to actually try and get some fun out of the story, because I think that would actually be good. I think that's what I like. I took a photo of him? When did I take a photo of him? That's what I mean. I understand none of this. I understand literally none of this. So, chat, I'm currently fighting in the other one, trying to get money. Obviously, that's not going great. So let's try and start a new one. So there is some endings that we could get now. I don't know how to get them, but we'll see how it goes. Might have thought it was a scam quest. See, I understand none of it at all. 300%. You guys could probably go all the way back in the VOD and find exactly when it was that I did it, and I want to understand it. I want to understand what I did. So I guess that's my problem. So, we're gonna try and take it slower. We're gonna try and see how it goes. And, it'll be a fun time, chat. Chat, so let's start over. So if you haven't seen for the past 2 days, don't worry. You're gonna know about as much as I will anyway. As you can see, we only got 40,000 credits, and I had to sell literally everything that we have. Literally everything. At one point, I had negative 130,000. So it's been pretty bad. So chat, we're gonna start a new one. Now, we gotta try and see. I kind of want to be somebody different. Let's be the guy from Bug Snacks. Because I've been this dog the whole time. I'll be able to tell them apart. Oh yeah, and then I hate dogs because I pissed off the mech dogs. I don't know how I did that. I made them sad. I don't even know how I did that. I didn't know I could do that. Wait, what is this? We can customize market parameters? Wait, what? Wait, I could... Oh, I could change stuff. I assassinated a robo-dog? I did? I did? Inventory tick, event market impact, organ decay per second, daily event chance, daily starting funds, seconds to new organ. I thought I just helped the other people. Market organ limits. Oh, so there is a limit. Oh, I knew none of this. There's 2 options and I help the killers. I didn't know I did that. Alright, I don't think you understand your position. They cannot touch you. Except they have been. You are an organ trader, a supplier of meaty demand with a moral flexibility ranging in the parsecs. I think this time around I should be able to figure this out a little bit better. You buy organs, you sell organs, you take on client requests and fulfill them and use their money to fuel your future. Okay? You will not lose money fulfilling a request unless you want to. You cannot be held accountable for your actions. Everyone has organs, everyone wants organs, and everyone needs organs, which means they need you. They need us. So, congratulations, the universe is your fleshy, parasitic playground. Everyone else just lives in it. So, I still don't know who that guy is. Oh, we've also realized that Q and E, we can actually switch between different things, and then we can scroll and stuff. So... okay. We'll figure this out. I don't have any trades, because we just started. Thank God. Now, we could get different hulls and stuff. This is the only one that we have. It's not great. I don't think that we need to get, like, the much bigger ones, because I kept getting new ones. I think the one at 60,000 was probably best, because it has, like, a little bit of space. And it, like, increases organ decay rate, but the 40 was pretty good, too. It only holds 10, though. So maybe if we could try and get this one, because it slows the decay of all organs present. I think that's the only one I'd want to go for. I did not need these other ones. I thought I could sell these back. I can't. He's your master. He owns you. He does? I understand none of this. So maybe, hopefully, we'll get that. So we can only take one request at a time. We don't have anything currently in our cargo. One is for 25k rep, what's for 46? Oh god. Okay. So, welcome to day 0. If you haven't seen this before, we essentially open the day market, and we buy organs, and we give them to people who want different requests. So, let's see what requests we get. So, right now you're nothing. They wouldn't trust you to get to trade shoes. We're just gonna fix that. Give me a stomach and make something of yourself. So I need to buy a stomach. Let's try and buy you a cheap one. This one's for 46. There we go. Alright, we're currently trash. I made a little bit of money on that. And then these guys will come in. They still want some stuff. You want a stomach. And you want an eyeball. Let's get you a stomach, because there was quite a few of them. Or at least there was. This one's 104, this one's 102. Let's buy that one. Let's fulfill you. Let's accept you. So these guys are just guards. He wants an eyeball. Let's get you a cheaper eyeball. I like looking at the pictures. This is too many words and stuff for me, so that's also part of the problem. He's not giving me a lot, so let's give him a really cheap one. There we go. Okay, beautiful friendship. Stars rising fast. Sounds like you had a good mentor. It's you. Now get me a heart above 74. I'm paying lower rates, but that'll change. Someday you'll deserve it. So we need a heart above 74. Heart above 74. That one's 36. 56, so that's not very helpful. Increase impact of healing and draining organ effects. See, as you can see, some of these have special traits and stuff too, so I'm trying to see if that would be better. What else do you want? You want a liver. I can try and get you a liver. Let's get you a cheap one. I wish you could, like, sort things, but it gets too convoluted and crazy after a while. This one seems pretty cheap. There you go. And what do you want? You want a stomach. Let's get you a cheap stomach. This one's 104. Yeah, we'll grab you that. I still need a higher heart. 89, there we go. Okay, so that's for you, and that's for you. And then you want another stomach. That's a liver. 116. There we go. Alright, the market is closed. There we go. Like me in the basement. What? Eb's not sending you to the basement, it'd be me. Chat! Also, FFZ took away the little boxes, thank God. Whew! Okay. Day 1, not too bad. We got $3,000. So, we enabled the internal war effort? That's cool. So, not too bad. There's not too much that we could do just yet. So, let's go ahead and open again. What do you want? You want an eyeball, and you want another eyeball. So, chat, we need 2 cheap eyeballs. So, here's an eyeball, and here's another cheap eyeball, because they don't care about anything. There we go. Alright, we're dubious. Okay. Meanwhile, this guy here has a time limit on it, but he just wants an eyeball. You want a nerve cluster. I haven't even seen one of those yet. So we need a heart, an eyeball, and a heart. So heart and eyeball. That's a cheap eyeball. Ooh, these hearts are a little expensive. That one's fairly cheap. Oh, there's the nerve cluster. I can't afford it just yet. And a fairly cheap heart. There you go, there you go, and there you go. I just want a liver, okay, and then you still want that nerve cluster. So, liver. Cheap liver. I want a cheap liver. 259's not bad. There you go. We still need your nerve cluster. God, they're so expensive. 2,000? Will you take it? Alright, intern. That's good. Really? Just had to file a phony request for 2 nerve clusters. Get your receptionist. I don't care how fast you roast, you'll always need me. We clear? Okay, so I need 2 nerve clusters for this jackass. Oh my god, that one's so expensive. I'll take it. Come on, give me another one. What do you want? You want a lung. I can try and get you one. Give me a cheap lung. 1,600. There we go. And then you want meat. I'd like some meat. Something juicy like a kidney. Okay, I can get you a kidney. That's these ones. 1,600. 1,300. I still need the other nerve cluster as well. I know that I could also just buy some too. You need an eyeball. Ooh. You want rot cane. That's kind of expensive. And then you want a liver in 6 days. Liver. That's a stomach. There's a liver. Do we see a rot cane? I don't think so. There's some, like, alien ones, too. Like the rot cane and stuff like that. And nerve clusters and things. So, we don't... Oh! Bribe mate installed. You can now buy favor and earn reputation from fellow traders, as well as pay them to stop trading for the day. Now, I don't know what the favor does. I don't know if there was really a part of it. Resupplies the scant human colonies, focuses on the bare essentials just in case. I don't have enough money to really pay him off. He's just gonna buy all of the brains, hearts, and lungs for the most part. So as long as I don't take a lot of requests for any of those, he should be okay. Yeah, because you just want rot cane. And I need another nerve cluster for you. He should be okay. His condition is 50. He's not gonna die off or anything like that. So... We'll go with that, chat. So, what do you want? Oh, urgent opportunity. Everyone deserves to have organs, but the powers that could benefit from us fighting each other for resources make us more scarce. Change that starts with a liver. Wait, I already did deep dish. I shouldn't do his stuff, right? You want a heart. Ooh, and you want a nerve cluster. Oh, I can't get that. Okay. Oh, rot cane. Oh my god, why is it so expensive? Is there a cheaper one? There, I'll take that. And then I need a nerve cluster. So as you can see, now he's gonna sit here and buy some stuff up from us. And then you wanted a heart. There, you're done, and you're done. Oh, my friend said meet me halfway. I was like, ha, yeah. And I got a bandsaw covered in blood and a big problem in several pieces. Help me. Should I help you? Sure. What am I helping you with? Wait, did he just give me money? Oh my god, he gave me a whole bunch of pieces. What is this for? Small intestines, heart, and a kidney. Do you need any of these? No. Shit. Nerve cluster. Is there a cheaper one? There you go. Urgent opportunity. I'm ignoring you. He gave half his friend. He kind of did, didn't he? Here's a cheap eyeball. See, I don't want to help him. Can you guys get me some more stuff? Well then, what the... Alright, well, let's repair that. So what the hell am I gonna do with these now? No special traits, no special traits. Do I have something that I could buy? Increases decay rate, increased impact of healing. You know what? Yeah, I'll get you. Then can I put you next to these guys? Will you heal them so maybe I can make some money off of them? I could sell them, but I'm trying to see if I can, like, make them heal up. Increased impact of healing. Does any of you guys do healing? I don't think any of these will heal near... Oh, destroys unprotected hulls. Okay, so I don't want you. I guess I could just buy some cheap ones. Hold on to them. Here's a liver. Here's a stomach. Oh, I don't have enough space in my cargo. I guess I could sell these. Because nobody's been wanting these. Alright, we got some extra hearts and things. I mean, I could sell these. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Oh, chat, market index. Alright. Chat, are you guys excited? We're going back to the mines of how to play the fucking stock market. Okay. So... Little Joey's heart is at 30,000. We did this the last time. I realized it's probably better not to buy the cheap stocks and instead to go for the better ones and wait for everything to be lower. There should be at some point where the stock market should completely crash before it goes up. Now, eyeballs, as you can see, that's currently going down, so I actually want to buy 5 of those. I want to try and get a whole bunch of stocks in these and just keep them in there and then just ignore them. Ooh, Exocormix has gone down. Can I buy... How much is that gonna be? What's 5 times... What is that, 10? Okay. We're gonna stay with that. We're gonna hold. We're gonna wait until it goes up, and then we're gonna sell, okay? We're not gonna keep selling and trading as much as we want to... As much as I did the last time. Because that kind of dicked us over. But at the same time, that did help us with versus that dude that kept stealing all my money. So... Alright, so we've got an extra heart, we've got an extra stomach, we've got some nerve cluster, and we've got this liver over here. So if I go to trade, you want a stomach. Didn't I say I have a stomach? I do. And then you want another stomach. You want a heart. Okay. I can give you that and that. And then... It doesn't look like anybody else wants the liver or the nerve cluster, but I think if I take you, do I get more? You just want a stomach. Alright, 55 bucks. There you go. Oh, here we go. Here's some more. You need a liver in 6 days. Did I have one? Is that what that was? No, it's a... Oh, I do. You want... Give me a heart. Can I not accept it? Oh, because I took these. Okay, well, here, you can have that. You can have that. Oh, humans are again voted the 7th most endangered species in the universe. Human organ prices skyrocket. Oh, no. Although, wait, can I sell this then for more? Oh, my God, Hell yeah, $5,000. Okay. You wanted... You know what? I'm gonna delete yours. Because we've already done his. So, human organ prices went up, so my nerve cluster that I bought to take care of the other ones went up $2,000. You need a heart, and you need a nerve cluster. So all of these are gonna go up. So I need to try and find them super cheap. Okay, 1,300. How much are these nerve clusters? They're so expensive. I'm not gonna get enough for it. You might have to wait. Yeah, you might have to wait. Poor Gary here. He's gonna have to wait. I'm ignoring you. Use rock cane juice. You give me a lot of money for that. Here, $1,300. There you go. Meanwhile, you want a kidney. Kidney. Chat, let's find kidneys. I don't remember what kidneys look like. I think they're the 3, right? Yeah. Okay, 1,800. Let's give that to you because you pay more. The other guy can wait until all the prices go down for the human parts. Alright, we're starting to get souls again. I thought he doesn't buy souls. Why was he buying those? It's a rock cane. Okay. Alright. Whew! Let's take a look and let's see if there's anything else that's cheap. Oh! Of course hearts went up. Probably should have invested in hearts. Yours starting to go up. You went up 43%, but you could actually go higher. Anything else that's lower? No, I think it forced everything up. So today's not a good day to buy stocks. Today would be a better day to sell stocks, but I think I'll hold on to it. So eyeballs went up. That went up 62%. And then you went up 43%. So I'd make another 5,000. I think I want to wait and see if we can get that even higher. Everything else is fairly, like, about the same, so I think we'll wait. Alright. Not too bad. They're saying we can upgrade our security system by making nerve cluster tripwires. I can make them, just don't tell me where the parts come from. I have a patient at one of my clinics. They have 6 days, and unfortunately we could always use another kidney. Okay. So kidney and nerve cluster, so let's see what we can get. Oh, you exist on my mercy. I know who you were before the fancy office and government contracts. I'll talk. I'll burn your life down. You owe me a mythic lung, and I'm not paying shit. Oh. Behold the organ barge. A shipment of hearts arrives. The market quakes in fear. Does anyone want hearts? You want a heart. Oh, shit. That is a lot of hearts. Let's get him a cheap one. Wasn't there one for 350? There we go. And what else did you want? Didn't he want a rock cane? Oh my god, why is it so expensive? Okay, well, there's your heart. Oh, chat, we're a student! Okay, so you want a nerve cluster, and you want a kidney. Didn't I take the other one, chat? Didn't I take that one? I guess not. Anyone else want hearts? Kidney and bladder, heart, take a liver, nerve cluster. So we need 2 nerve clusters. God, there's so many hearts. Nerve clusters? Oh, here's one. Here, let's get you out of here, because you're actually going to pay more, so maybe I can get you a cheaper one. Oh my god, that one's so expensive. Hi, Nade. Didn't someone want a rock cane? Oh my god, these guys are shit. Holy shit. He wants a mythic lung, so if we end up seeing one, I could always buy it. The boxes don't work anymore. FFZ took it out. Thank god. Didn't someone want a kidney? Yeah, you wanted a kidney. Kidney. I don't see one. No, those are all livers. Didn't someone want a liver, though? Yeah. Okay, so there's yours. Mythic Lung? No, average. Common. Nerve Cluster? Alright, that one's fairly cheap. There you go. I guess I should probably take this guy's. Okay, there we go. It's a long road where people can impersonate me. It's a lot. Yeah, but just checking. Fuck you, Nick. I know, I usually turn off the highlight too, but that one hasn't been fixed yet. So I've got to go and take a look and see why it's doing all of that still. I got to figure that out. So, alright, not bad. Not bad of a day. We got 27,000. I'm not going to buy these holds, because that was causing too much of an issue. See, you want rare organs and mythical organs. So I'm not going to be able to get a mythical lung anytime soon, am I? So I should probably pay him off. That's probably better for me in the long run. Meanwhile, has anything gone down? Hearts have gone down. Let's buy 5 of those. I do not like the big boxes, no. Thankfully, FFZ got rid of it. Does the person who will take your star have to act like you do? I mean, it's up to you. I was joking that all of the ones that take the Mousy star that aren't Mousy are gonna have to go and stream as Mousy. Okay, kidneys are still high, so I guess the market hasn't gone down yet from all of the human parts. Trying to see if there's anything else that's fairly low that we can invest in. Leech limb. How much would that be? It's like 5,000. I'll pay for that. Okay, a lot of the rest of these are really high. The earworm didn't really do a lot for us last time. I don't know if it changes. I do definitely want to invest in little Joey's heart, though. Because it really gives us a pretty good, really good outlet. Okay, so you want a mythic lung. I paid off that guy. And you want a kidney. Alright, chat. We need a mythic lung and we need a kidney. See, but I don't know. We got ending with this guy, but I don't know what another ending with this guy would be. So I don't know if I should be helping him or if I should be ignoring him. My star gives you autism. Yeah, I'll save you the $9,000 to go and get a formal diagnosis. Oh boy. Alright, chat. So let's go back and take a look. So we need the mythic lung and we need a kidney. That's a gallbladder. That's a liver. What about the rest of you guys? Anything else you guys want? A rough kidney. Okay, so we can look for a couple of kidneys. There's a rough kidney. I still need a mythic lung. Oh, here we go. Alright, so you're done, and you're done, and then you just need a regular kidney. Regular kidney, regular kidney. Anyone else will give me a lot of money? You need a heart above 61. I have a hard time getting those, so let's see if I can get that. Heart above 61, and then a regular kidney. I don't want to accept it, and then not be able to actually, like, finish it. Kidney, kidney, I need a cheap kidney. Need a cheap kidney. That sets organ quality. That would be kind of fun. And then you can get, like, different costs for all of them associated. Come on. I need you to buy more. My sister makes you like Kendrick Lamar. I'll joke. 11 jokes. Never forget. Oh, I'm a hunter hunting fresh cryptids, getting their meat. I can bring some to you when I have extra if you want. Yes, because you actually helped me out the last time. I also just realized I gotta repair the cargo. See, a lot of you guys are way too young. Well, way too little amount of money, not young. I still just need this kidney. Just one kidney. Come on. We remind them every day. Never forget. Come on. Oh, there's another set of mythic lungs. I don't need another set. Starters gives you anxiety, depression, and a garden. Increases the condition of nearby organs. Ooh, see, you might be useful, but you're like 10,000. Come on. Come on. I'm not gonna get this kidney today, am I? I'm gonna ignore them because they're not giving me enough. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. To be fair, my reputation isn't great, so I'm probably not gonna get any of the good ones just yet, but that's okay. Alright, so we got nothing in the cargo hold. So we're gonna have Charlie, who buys livers, bladders, and kidneys, topping up on the delightful necessities to keep the party going. And then we got the quartermaster, who buys hearts, brains, and lungs. He's been okay to deal with. Hearts have gone down. Ex-Cormics have gone down. Liver is down. Lungs are down. It looks like a lot of these are down, actually. Larynx has gone down. Ooh, appendix really went down. How much would that be? 1,300. I don't have that. Meanwhile, eyeballs have gone up. Is there anything that's, like, ridiculously low? Bladders are pretty cheap. Ooh, you went up 26%. Good job. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Chat, we're gonna hold. We're just gonna hold the stocks. Yeah, little Joey's heart is still really high. Alright. So, we just have one kidney. I'm not gonna pay these guys off because I don't have a lot of money. So we have one kidney. So maybe we could try and get some good requests. Ooh, payment up front. He's a little bit visible, but sure, I could take him out. I just need a large rock cane. Oh, so this guy took him out. So that's what we did. Oh, get me a liver. Oh, hunted a big fella, had a big heart, wanted only 300 credits. Okay, anybody want a heart? Doesn't look like anybody wants a heart. So you want a liver. I keep hitting the wrong buttons, which I think is part of it. So, liver, stomach. Liver, stomach. It's a fairly cheap liver. Here's a fairly cheap stomach. There you go, there you go. And you still want a kidney. This guy keeps buying a lot of them, though. Did someone want a rock cane? Well, that's a beast bone. There's a rock cane. Oh, it was this guy. Oh. You got a beast bone. I'll have 2 of them. I could get you 2 of those. 30,000? Maybe not. Oh, damn it. He's buying all these damn kidneys. It's a rock cane. It's a little expensive, though. Oh, I don't have enough. I need this kidney one out of here. Come on. I guess I could sell this heart. It's fairly valuable. Destroys hulls. Oh, cheap beast bone. Kidney? Kidney? Come on, game, give me a kidney. Give me a kidney, hurry up. Oh, no, that's a kidney. All right, there you go. All right, so you're done. You just need 1 more beast bone. And then what do you want? You want a nerve cluster. You could try and get a cheap one. Oh, another beast bone. Okay, there we go. All right, so those are all done. Now we just got these ones. See, I don't want to do those ones, so we're just going to ignore those. Because I think those ones do different endings, and I think we've already done those, so... Okay, we got 30,000. Not bad. Not bad. We're doing much better. -8. -9, so it looks like everything's going down. +129! Done. I'm shortchanging it. Meanwhile, you're stagnant. So what's down currently that I could invest in? This is larynx. I'll buy some of you. Look for the ones that ask to control the thing. That's what you want to go for. Control what thing? For which one? Oh, spleen. Spleen's fairly cheap. How much would that be? For the great one? I think I already did those, didn't I? I love kidney beans. I think these are a different kind of bean. Oh, small intestines are fairly low. Let's buy like one of those. It's like you, they made it, and they kill it first, then cultist. There's two endings. Oh, I think we did the one where he climbs out of the coffin, he kills everybody, right? I think we got that one. So I didn't even know half of the shit that we were even doing in the first place to even cause any of this either, so. Oh, soul is low. I'll wait until it's a little lower. There is also probably going to be a point where the entire market's going to completely dump out like it did the last time, so. There is one to control the thing in the coffin. Oh. Oh, shift walks. Let's buy one of you for 2,000. Here, you know what, chat? Invest in earworms, because last time they went up. 2,000, 32, 7,000 for a beast bone. Okay, so we're still waiting on the Joey's heart. I think that one's usually a pretty good one to invest in. I'm gonna wait until it goes a lot lower, though. Alright, so we have no current requests. Let's try and get some more. So chat, let's go back and trade more. Not a scam. I'm gonna ignore you. Your best offer. Send your heart. What do you want? Hauler Saunders. I need to get my quantity of this shipment. Give me a liver above 62. A liver above 62. Let's see if I can get it. Nerve clusters. See, a lot of these requests kind of suck, and I don't feel like getting the scam ones. Liver above 62. Right? Because nobody else wanted anything, really? Not a scam. Medical grade. You need a bladder. I think I can get a bladder pretty easily. That's a liver. Oh, that's above 62. So here, you can take that. You need a bladder. That's a stomach. I don't remember what the bladder looks like. I'm gonna be honest. It's a gallbladder. That's a pretty decent looking heart. He's a little rough, but that's a kidney. It's a liver. See, I think it said if you pay attention to the first set of numbers, it'll tell you what the cereal is. So you don't have to click on it, it'll tell you what it was. But I can't. It's like a code, and I can't do that quick enough, chat. I would have to write down an entire thing and then cross-reference it every time. You once bought 1,000? Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Is there really none? Okay. Is there a cheap heart so I could do one of these? 843. 590. I would lose money on that. I'm not seeing any bladders. What's going on? Stomach. Kidney. Heart. I was trying to find if there was a cheap heart that I could give to him, but I guess not. Where the hell are the bladders? They're not buying them, because I'm... Oh, here we go. Here's one. There you go. Alright, market closed. Not a great day, but still not bad. Alright, heart's going back up. Ooh, X-Cormix is really down. We did just sell ours for a pretty high amount. So let's buy another 5 again. Liver's a little low. Buy one of you. Trying to wait for everything to be at least over 100% before I sell it this time. +1, -4, +18. Because last time we just kept shortchanging ourselves, which I don't think was very helpful. Meanwhile, you went up 27. You went down 13. Yeah, I'll buy one more. Alright, not bad. So, I think I want to try and aim for this one this time. Because we were able to make enough to buy all 3 of these, but... Specifically designed to harness the vacuum of space for cooling purposes. Hubris, but it allows for unmatched levels of organ preservation. So we gotta try and make 85,000. Which doesn't help because my cargo keeps falling apart. Alright. Chat, we don't have any current requests, so let's see what we get. Exclusive royal connection. Vital importance. Natural remedies. A gallbladder and an eyeball. Gallbladder and an eyeball. Gallbladder and eyeball. And a stomach. Gallbladder, eyeball, and stomach. Oh god, there's so many of them. I think I just need a gallbladder now. Oh! Trapped a shift flux that'll shrink organs instead of growing them. Worth 4,100 credits. No, I don't need that. Sorry. Didn't I say I needed a stomach? Okay, so there's that. He didn't give me a lot. I need a gallbladder still. That one's pretty okay. Oh, damn it, they just bought it. I went to go find the W key. There's 4 of them today. There's so many. Aha! There we go. Alright, what do you want? You want a heart. Ooh, you want a rock cane. Okay. I need it under 8,000. That's a beast bone. Rock cane, rock cane. 4,000. Good. There we go. Alright, so we made money off of that. And then you just want a heart. It needs to be under 14. Just need a cheap heart. Cheap heart under 14. I accidentally bought something extra, so we'll have to go and look at it. Cheap heart under 14. 12. Close enough. Alright, because that gives me some reputation. So, what do I have extra? I have this extra stomach. How much are you worth? I'll take the $2 hit. Just get rid of it. Because then I can actually do that. Yeah, because I don't have any requests now. See, I don't want to do this. Everyone deserves to have organs with the powers that benefit. Change starts with the liver. Can I do that and then delete it? Oh, it takes down my reputation. Oh, no. Oh. I didn't realize deleting it would take down my reputation. I'm trying to force more requests that aren't those story ones. Because we've already done those. Shit. Shit. Well, it'll probably come back up tomorrow anyway. Alright, so at least we just have the quartermaster today. Anything go outrageously up that I should pay attention to? +10. +15. +0. -5. -7. -3. -13. Should buy one more of you now that you're going down. +14. Let's buy one more. Okay. Is there anything else that dipped really low? I don't think anything dipped super low. I wish it was this easy to trade stocks. Alright, so we got 8,000. Let's see if anybody needs anything. I see you. Specific care. You need a nerve cluster. You want a cheap heart. Okay, so a nerve cluster and a cheap heart. Let's see if I can get a cheaper one. Cheap nerve cluster, he's looking at it. Cheap heart. Cheap heart. 1,000. What was the other one? 940. Oh! If organs can be improved beyond the 100 condition barrier, it changes everything. I think my mom was killed for it. Help me investigate. Sure? I think we did that the last time, but I don't remember. You know what? We'll do this cheaper heart. There we go. We'll make 400 bucks on it. And there's that. Security concerns. You want an eyeball. 185. There you go. It's not great. I see you, naughty creature. I know what you did. If you do not want everyone to know your big secret, you'll send me a liver via private secure shipment line. This is the guy that scams me. This is the guy that scammed me the last time. So I'm gonna ignore him. I think he buys livers, doesn't he? Because I haven't seen any cheap ones in a while. It's likely you'll just lose all your money. Will I? That's what happened the last time, was I just lost all my freaking money. Alright, we're getting a little bit more of the story. I'm getting a little bit more into it. I think that's my problem, is I like the story stuff more than just the, just play. I think that's why I want to play the Stonks one. Maybe we'll try and see if we could play that one at some point soon instead. Because it's got more of a story to it. Are you just looking at things and just randomly buying stuff now? I'm trying to be a little bit more pickier with what it is that I'm requesting as opposed to everything. Let's see. Is there anything that helps? Destroys hulls, increased impact, increases condition of nearby organs. You're fairly cheap. So let me grab you, and let me see if I can get some cheap stuff to go around you. But I could have you kind of fix some stuff. Because I think if I put these guys next to each other, I think he'll increase the condition, whereas these conditions are like 44 and this one's like 30. I think it'll actually bring up their price. So maybe let's see if we could do that for a couple of these. Oh my god, especially because there's so many people today. Alright, how are we doing? Plus 25, plus 1. Don't have a lot of money, so I probably shouldn't change anything unless something really went up. Ooh, plus 24. Alright, not bad. Went up about 400 bucks. Plus 9. Plus 29. Alright, that gives me another $700. Yeah, no, let's play with this today. So let's see if we can get these guys to go up and heal up. So if I trade... Okay, so it is going up. Oh yeah, it is going up. Look at that. Okay, so now it's worth more. Yeah, keep healing it. Keep going. Alright. Oh. Hunted down an extra stomach. Thought you might want it. 35 credits and it's yours. Sure. How bad is it? 71. Oh, it's not bad. Anybody want a stomach? Liver. You want a lung. Let's see if we can get a cheap lung. It's gonna be a little rough, but 9,000, I need cheaper. 4,000, still need cheaper. Come on, lungs. Come on, lungs. 3,000, that's better. Alright. You want a pancreas, a stomach, and a kidney. Pancreas. Exciting startup. Oh my god, it's the dog. It's a pilot. Chad, it's Mika. I just realized. It's time to make... I want a stomach, but I need to get started. Hold on. Wait, I have one. I got it for super cheap. Okay, so we can get the dogs at least. You want a cheap liver. Cheap liver. cheap liver. Oh, those are stomachs. The other problem is the farther we go, the more things open up, so it's going to be more rare for a lot of these things to show up. Come on, liver. That's a gallbladder. Is the liver the... No. So that's not it. I was about to say these ones, but those are kidneys. It's a gallbladder again. I think the liver goes... That's a pancreas. I think the liver goes the other way. Come on, liver. I need a cheap liver. No, that's a bladder. It's a fairly cheap heart. Maybe we could try and fix that. Come on, liver. It's a gallbladder. No livers. Fairly cheap eyeball. Okay. Alright, so how'd we do? So this went up, so this is now worth more. You're worth a little bit more. Meanwhile, you're going up. So I'm gonna sell you for a profit, and you for a little bit of a profit. Can you try and heal up this one? It's gonna take you a while to do so, but it's currently at a condition of 6, but I could probably bring that up. Alright, you still wanted a liver. I'm sorry, I'm working on that. Alright, only 3 of them. We got the Hype Emperor, we got Chad Shakespeare, we got the Quartermaster. So I helped the dog. So maybe the dogs will like me again? Ooh, Shiftwooks went up 42%. I'll make an extra 1,000. I should wait. You went up 8%. Ooh, you went up 26. Minus 4, 0, minus 16, plus 47. How much will that get me? 5,000? Is there anything that went low? Larynx went down. Already got one in larynx. We got pancreas now. Let's buy 1 pancreas stock. Stomach's a little cheap. Souls are expensive. Let's buy 1 in bladder. Adrenal gland. I don't think in my honor, I don't think we need an adrenal gland this time. Every time I just think of these, I always think of just like, oh, that's something I need to have dealt with. Like, oh, my mom's pancreas, you know, stuff like that. Alright, so this soul should fix this heart here. So they should make each other better. Now, I do definitely want this better hull, so let's see if we can try and get some money today. Alright, you got messed up. You need a new lung. Lung... Nerve cluster. Oh, 2 rare eyes. Lung, nerve cluster. Lung and nerve cluster. Alright, here's some lungs. There you go. Liver. That's right, we still need that. Oh, that's a rough eye. I need rare eyes. God, there's so many of them. I can't even pay attention to any of this. Liver. Liver. Okay, so that's finally done. You need a nerve cluster and a nerve cluster, so you need 2 of them. So I need 2. 2 nerves, rare eyes. Rare eye, okay. Oh. 2 eyeballs for the price of 1. 400 credits. Sure. Is it rare? Oh, they're both valuable. Okay. Oh, this one's getting healed, though. Okay. You rare? No. Rough. Rare. Okay. Alright. There you go, dog. He's probably just gonna chew on it a little bit, chat. He's not gonna do anything particular with it. He's just gonna chew it. So maybe this time we'll help the dogs? I should tell this dog, Chet, maybe that I'm helping the dogs and he should leave me be. 2 nerves? 2 nerves? No? Okay. What do you want? Lots of organ barrages. Get me a heart under 28. Do I have a heart? Okay, I do have a heart under 28. There you go. So now, can you actually help those and make those better? And what do you want? You want a beast bone. 2 beast bones. 7,000. I need it to be under 20. Oh, I don't have enough money. Alright, there's a nerve cluster. Nerve cluster and a cheap beast bone. Damn it! I was about to buy that last nerve cluster. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. So, increases the impact. Ooh, that did go up. Yeah, we'll sell you guys. So you can heal this guy. Well, actually, we don't need to bring that up. So this will increase the healing and draining organ effects. Let's see if we could do that. Not bad. Not bad, chat. So we've only got 2 today. Let's see if anything went up. I could potentially sell. We do need some money. We're fairly low. Well, this one's 29. You're 22. I'm gonna get 11,000 for you. Maybe I'll sell that, because that's quite a bit. Alright, we're at 15. 37. That's only 3,000, though. Maybe I can reinvest in some cheaper ones that are lower. Adrenal gland went up. I probably should have invested in it. I'm getting investor's remorse, chat. Anything really going down? No. Let's buy 1 stomach. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that, chat. Yeah! Okay, we'll do 1 of those. So we got a bladder. Okay, so let's hold on to this 15 because today we need to try and get a nerve cluster and we need to try and get a beast bone. Can never have enough stomachs, truly. Oh boy, alright, let me stretch. Ugh. Chad, I think everybody's playing Silk Song. I think that's what's going on. I think everybody's playing Silk Song. Nerve and beast bone. Let's go. Whoop. Throw me a bone. 2 juicy livers. Okay. Stomach, beast bone, nerve cluster. Stomach, beast bone, and nerve cluster. Rock cane. Some indie game, I know. Oh, I found a detective I think we could trust. She'll look into the disappearing researchers for 64 credits. You know what? Sure. Go. I'll hire a PI. I think we did that the last time, too. Come on, nerve cluster. The nerve cluster, stomach. Why is there so many spleens? Oh shit, wait. W. Okay, so that one's done. Those are lungs. So wait, what did we need? Livers and a beast bone. Livers and a beast bone. Is that a liver? No, that's a stomach. Liver, beast bone. Okay, there we go. 20,000. All right. 2 juicy livers. What else do you guys want? You want a soul. I can't really afford it. No, I'm good. A warm heart. Yeah, I'll see if there's a cheapo heart. That's a fairly... there we go. There's a cheap one. Liver. That's a stomach. Right? He wanted livers? Yeah, 2 juicy livers. 1 more liver. Just 1 more, chat. They last longer in the freezer than the fridge. So I won't get anything done today. You know, that's true. That's true. I am literally just background noise for a lot of people. Come on. Come on. Anything good? Alright, well, I should at least fulfill that. So 1 more liver. See, the souls are too expensive for this guy. This guy wants a stomach. Can I get a cheap one? There's another liver. Can I get a cheapo stomach? The hell does a stomach look like? Okay, I couldn't remember what it looks like. Alright, well, you're done, so here's the dog. Name, hey, a dog, throw me a bone. The good boys back home are working hard on the big project. I want to give them a nice treat. Can you find me 2 juicy livers? Okay. Chat, we're getting there. We got 30,000. We're starting to get some of the high payers now. Ooh, 36. Song valves are going down. Little Joey's heart I'm still waiting on. I would definitely like to invest in it, because that's a good rate of return. Adrenals are still down. Bladders are still down. Soul is still fairly cheap. Let's buy 1 stock in souls. Nerve clusters are also fairly cheap. Let's buy 5 of them. Does it cost me money when I trade in my things? Chat, anybody know? Like when I'm buying and selling stocks, does it cost me more? Damn it, why are you going down? Stop that. 7, ooh, 17. 7, okay. I need you to really go up towards the top. Okay. Alright, not bad, not bad. Because see, he's gonna give me more reputation. But, I definitely need, like, a cheapo stomach for this guy. Chief Hauler Eric's. He's got a couple of days, though. Because we do have this extra soul, too. I was trying to see if there's anything maybe that he could heal. But we did, use up the other ones. Okay. What do you guys want? You want a kidney. I can find you a kidney. And you want a spleen. So, spleen and kidney. Oh, damn it, that was a spleen. It's a liver. That's a stomach. It's a pancreas. Fairly cheap spleen. There we go. There's a fairly cheap one. There you go. You want a kidney and you want a stomach. Kidney is the 3, I think? Kidney and stomach. There's a... Oh! Little squirrely feller thought they could hide their pancreas. Made sure it's real high condition. 600 credits. Sure. Here's a cheap stomach. And you just want a kidney. Let's go look over here. Oh, yeah, because it is bringing out the pancreas. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's not bad. Oh, your condition is going down, though. I'm probably gonna have to sell you here pretty soon. And what do you want? You want a heart. Here, I'll give you this cheap one. And then you just want a kidney. Come on, kidneys! They're all buying up everything, chat. Although I guess it is making it faster. So more stuff is going through. Kidney? Kidney? Come on, kidney. Come on, kidney. Come on, I'm begging. Or maybe something cheap that I can heal up. I'll buy you so you can get healed up. Your condition's really low. Anything else that has a low condition over here? Shards are kind of expensive. I could bring up some of theirs. Eyeballs aren't worth a lot. Oh, you're dying off. Although I don't know if they would heal each other. Would they, chat? I don't know if they would. Here's a messed up bladder. Try and fix you. Here, switch with you, because now the pancreas is up. Damn it. Why is it not switching? Hello? There we go. There we go. Alright, so try and fix these ones, because now you've gone up. Oh my god, $2,300. I didn't need you. So that should fix that heart. Meanwhile, this bladder should go up, especially because it's rare. So I bought it for $261, so we'll see how much higher it goes. And then, yeah, you just want a kidney. Huh. I misplaced some customs evidence, which could be very bad for me. I just realized that. Wow. Okay, we just have chat who buys low-condition organs. And then you just want rare and mythical ones. I think we can deal with you guys. How are we doing? How's our stocks? Plus 16. 0, plus 5, minus 5, minus 3, minus 1. Plus 55 for this Swiftwalks. I should have bought like 5. Alright, earworms are going up. Not bad. Nothing really astronomically high. Ooh, X-Cormix is going down. Hearts are also going down. Is there anything else that's relatively cheap that I could invest a little bit in? Larynx is worth about 5 right now. Large intestines are fairly cheap. Can I buy 5 of those? Yeah. Alright, we're having a diversified. My soul! No, your soul's fine. It's whoever the hell else's soul this is. We're also wasting a soul over here that's gigantic, but it is also giving us, like, a lot of good over here, so. Alright. Today we need this kidney. Let's see what else other people want. Kidney, can't lose. You want 2 gallbladders. You want rot cane. So rot cane, kidney, and gallbladder. Rot cane. Oh, did somebody just buy it? Rot cane, kidney, and gallbladder. No, that's liver. Oh, here's a cheapo kidney. Rot cane and gallbladders. I think we can get a cheaper one. Rot cane and gallbladders. Rot cane, gallbladders. Oh, it's a kidney. Rot cane. Rot cane and gallbladders. Come on. Come on, rot cane and gallbladders. Alright, that one's a little cheaper. So, there's that. Okay, so now just the gallbladders. 2 of them. What else did you want? Alright, a stomach. I think I need a cheapo stomach. Oh. Look through my hunting traps. I found a prime nerve cluster. Sure. Okay, here's 1 gallbladder. 1 gallbladder, 1 stomach. Oh, do I not have enough space? Oh, shit. Stomach. And then I just need 1 more gallbladder. 1 more gallbladder, just 1 more. Just 1 more, you guys could have everything else. Come on, gallbladder. There isn't one up here, right? No, that's a kidney. Come on, gallbladder. Come on, gallbladder. He's gonna give me a lot of money. Gallbladder! I've also gotta be fast because he buys all the cheap stuff. Gallbladder. Alright, there we go. And you're a scammer. Alright, so how are we doing over here? Good, you're going up. You're kind of going up, but you're also cheaper right now. Increases the healing effects. How much should I buy that for? It's only worth $47.88. I mean, yeah. Oh my god, we're gonna have a ton of them tomorrow. Oh no. Okay. Hearts have gone down. You've gone down. Liver's gone up, though. Let's see. Eyeballs went up. Ooh, now that's about 1,800. Ooh, large intestine went up. Okay, plus 62. That's a good 12,000. How much for a fresh brain? According to my sources, a new brain, it's looking like, is gonna cost you about 6,200 bucks. It's really not that bad in actuality, especially around here. But large intestines, however, will net you a lot. About 62% up. That the current value is about 2,400 bucks. So especially if you bought low, sell high, it's kind of useful. Let's see. We own some in the stomach. Stomach's fairly cheap. Let's buy 5 stomach socks. Do I get to be that person? I think that's more of a philosophical question than like an actual question. I think that's more of a philosophy type of thing of like, what determines a person? Is it the heart? Is it the memories? Is it the brain? Is it experiences? Is it unlearned experiences? We're getting a little bit too meta for that, I think. Would I remember my credit card number to pay for it? You know, that's a good question. I've talked about that before when I, Here, you know what? Let's buy 10 stocks in these, in the remnants. Why not? It's extra, right? When one time a friend of mine had me order pizza and he gave me his card to pay for it, and then I remembered his credit card number, and I said it one time in my sleep when I fell asleep on my floor of my dorm room while everybody was over. Like, if you asked me to this day, I wouldn't be able to remember it. I can remember all of my current ones and a couple of my old numbers, but I can't remember his. But somehow, in the deep recesses of my dream, I read out his credit card number. And everybody's looking there, and I'm just sleep talking, and I'm just like reading out numbers. They're like, what the fuck? And he starts freaking out. He's like, how does she know my credit card number? And we were thinking about it. I was like, oh yeah, you gave me your card so I could pay for pizza one time. I just stupid shit like that. Sequences and stuff like that. I can remember that. Like, I could still remember my college student ID number. Like, you had to use it all the time, but this was also... I last used it in probably 2013. I could still tell it to you to this day. I could probably also still tell you my very first credit card number that I ever had. Yeah, we bought pizza 12 years ago and I just remember it. Something about it just sequences, because I remember it, not the numbers, I remember the intonation of my voice, so I always say it in the exact same way. So I remember the perfect intonation of it, and then that's how I remember exactly what the number is. So, something about it, something about his credit card number. You know, like, when would that have been? Like 15 years ago? I'm sure I probably at some point in my sleep talk has done that. So. They needed us to sign up with lock our meal cards, which are also IT. My card had everything. It had, you would be able to add like money to your account for laundry. It had your meal plan. It had your extra meal plan dollars. It had extra fund money. It was your cereal for whenever you called anything in the entire college. So like, that was the first thing that you would do is you would just call in, and that was the very first thing that you did, and you wouldn't give them your name or anything, you just gave them your number. Everything was just completely serialized. So. So we'd show up and be locked out. I never changed my picture either, though, because my first picture was god-awful looking. So finally in my last year, I was like, okay, I can't use this. Because they didn't tell us that they were taking the pictures when we went to go and do... They had us go in, we had to do like a day or two over at the college. You know, to kind of like gear up. We joined little groups. You had to stay the night in one of the dorms. You had to meet new people, you know, like it was a whole thing. So it would just be like an orientation, but it was an orientation of like how to actually be in college, you know, here's some fun little like get to know things. Here's where some of the stuff is on campus. They didn't tell us at the very end we'd be taking the fucking pictures too. So we had to sit there and we had to sign up for all of our classes and stuff. So if you got a good orientation, you did it early enough, and you got the good classes. But my friend, my best friend, Jock, actually didn't want to didn't want to go to the orientation. So they finally contacted them and was like, hey, you need to be at this one because this is our very last one. And then had to have all 8 a.m. bullshit classes because of that, because it was the very last one. No, we were forced to. Like, that was part of our thing, was that they made you come to the college during the summer at some point so that you could, you know, do all of that. But they didn't tell you what anything was. Like, it was just, hey, there's an orientation, you need to be here. And then I've come to find out literally everything rides on this orientation. It's like, cool, thanks for telling me. And then here I am. I look like a disheveled mess. Because I didn't sleep well in that god-awful dorm that they had us in because it was so fucking cold, and the other girl couldn't sleep either. And we just sat up all night talking because it was just so bad. And then here I am, I just look like a mess, and then here's my picture. And then after a while, they had it where your card would let you into your dorm, too. But we had old-style keys, at least, so if you were locked out of, like... You know, like, somebody could swipe you into the building, but then you had to have your key to get into your actual physical room. And then they changed it later. I think it was the last year, where, like, it was just your card that you would get into your room. So you had to carry it everywhere. You went to the showers, carry your goddamn card. You went to go get lunch, carry your card. You went to the bathroom, carry your goddamn card, because you're gonna get locked out. And it was like, I think $45 every time that you didn't have your card and somebody had to let you in. Oh my god, it was so bad. And then at one point, one of the kids that I knew, he actually got kicked out of the school. Okay, he was on academic probation, I think 2 semesters in a row, and then they kicked him out. And then he was sleeping in one of the offices. So he found... somebody loaned them their card. They didn't report it missing. And so he was just able to get into an office because he wasn't allowed back in his room. So he took all of his stuff and he was just sleeping in an office. And that's just where he was. It was cheaper to kick down the door. It was a whole thing. And then, at one point, all of the laundry systems were down. You couldn't actually, like, swipe your card through it. I've told this story before. I've told the story of my friend Blake. I got really excited because they felt bad that we couldn't do laundry. Like, it was always busted. So you had to get physical quarters to put them in, and nobody could get quarters. And so I came back after one of my, holidays with like $40 in fucking quarters because it was just so bad to use the fucking swipe systems for the laundry. So they felt bad, so they gave us a week of free laundry. And my friend Blake just freaks out when I start saying this, and I was like, yeah, I just went down to go throw in my laundry and all the laundry was free. And he's like, I could do my laundry? He used to go home every weekend with his mom. I think it was every week or every other week sometimes. So he could do laundry because he used to use 1 towel every single day. So he had 2 weeks worth of towels. So he had 14 towels that she would come up to come and visit him, pick him up, grab all the laundry, take him back for the day, and then... Yeah, 1 towel a day. He had 14 towels. 14 fucking towels. We used to joke that he was gonna create MRSA because of like how innate he was with different germs and stuff. I'm sure there's probably some OCD or something with that. But yeah, he had 14 towels. So he got really excited. He's like, I could do laundry. And then he goes, I can wash my towels. I've never seen somebody run out of my room so fast to go and wash a towel. And he shows up, and we made fun of him, and he was like, I can wash all my towels. It's like, he's got like this huge, massive amount of towels. He had like 3 laundry baskets because he couldn't fit all of the towels and his clothes and his bed sheets, and he just washed everything. That was the only time he ever washed anything on campus, was the week that it was free. Every day he would get up and he would go throw his towel in the washing machine after he used it. It was so funny. He's my favorite. He'd still be soaking wet. He just puts his clothes on and he walks straight down. He goes and throws in his towel and he's so excited. He's like, I get to wash my towel. I'm like, okay, Blake. It's the funniest goddamn thing. And he did that every morning. He'd go and wash his towel and he used that morning so he could go and wash it. And he washed all of his bed sheets and everything, and he was so happy. Hi, Smudgy. You have a good day too. Oh man, sorry. That's the Q story of the day. Was the time my friend got really excited about getting to wash his towels. Like, I've told him about my streaming stuff, and he sent me pictures and stuff so I could show you guys, and I was like, maybe at some point you should come on and we should just tell some of these stories and stuff. His towels are dirty. Yeah, he used it to wipe himself off once and it's dirty. It was, like, he would still use, like, paper towels and stuff for, like, washing his physical hands. And he would use the same towel for washing his hands, but for some reason, when drying off himself, he had to shower every day and he had to use a new towel every day. Don't know why. Also, thank you, everybody drink water. He couldn't explain it either. He's like, I can't reuse a towel, otherwise then it's just dirty. So... if he was still dirty after a shower, he needs to shower more. That's what we said. We were like, if you're getting out of the shower after you just cleaned yourself, and that towel is considered dirty, what? Then were you not clean? And he's like, well, no, but then the water is dirty. And I was like, what are you talking about? He also told us, though, that his mom, I think his mom kind of started this with him, where they used to have, like, a kiddie pool when they were growing up, and she would wake up at, like, 5 or 6 in the morning, and would just boil every pot of water. She would boil and disinfect every pot of water starting at like 5 or 6 in the morning to go put in their kiddie pool. And so she would take a big pot, a big soup pot, put all the water in there, boil it, go out with the hot water, and then dump it in, and then go back in and boil another pot of hot water, and then go outside, dump that in, boil another... She just kept doing this. And then he was like, yeah, by about 10 or 11 o'clock, it wasn't hot anymore, and then you could just go swimming. And I was like, how long did it take her? And we were like, that's feral. Because at first we were like, oh my god, your mom is just boiling you alive. He's like, no, it'd be cold by the time it was like 11 or 12 when you could go swimming. This is also the kid that drove his entire family into a pond the very first and only time that he's ever driven, so. Apparently everything is down to the Silk Song. You know what? Not surprised. Not surprised. I would not be surprised if the very first day is gonna sell at least like 500,000 to 1 million copies, somewhere in that realm. Especially for only $20. They could have at least charged people 30 or 40. At least US, only $20. That's ridiculous. I'm sure also the fan gamer site is down because of like all the Silk Song merch and you know, Hollow Knight merch, excuse me. So there you go, chat. There's the story of the weird people that I went to school with. This was also the kid that got trapped in my closet and sat in one of my chairs and fell through it. And also got mad at me. And it was a whole thing where we stopped being friends for like 2 weeks or 2 years because it was a whole thing where he like took my position and it was a whole thing. He also... We also used to do like weekly DDR nights, and so we had to explain to him how to do DDR and he just couldn't wrap his head around it. And then he used to celebrate Pi Day every year. I'd like to buy one set of gills. I can offer you a beast bone in this trying time. Is that okay? He used to celebrate Pi Day, and so he used to bring us a pie every single time that it was Pi Day. And then at one point brought a Mississippi mud pie, and we had to explain to him that's not a pie, but then I was excited because I don't actually like pie. So I was like, I'm fine with this, but everybody else was arguing with him because that year they were all expecting a pie. And he didn't bring a pie, he brought a Mississippi mud pie, and they were like, no, it's a cake. He's like, no, it's a Mississippi mud pie. Chad, if you're confused, it's like a chocolate cake that's in, I did have to explain to him how to dance. He also made friends with me, and this is gonna be so embarrassing. Hold on, the Mississippi mud pie is a chocolate cake, and you put marshmallow fluff and then chocolate frosting on it. It's a very southern thing. It's the whitest thing I've heard. See? I don't like pie, so I was okay with it, because there's no pie crust. I hate pie crust. I hate pie crust so much. I think it's disgusting. I hate it. I hate how it has no flavor, and I just eat the inside of it. I don't like how it is, and I've never liked it. So I was appreciative. Everybody else was upset because they liked pie, and they were expecting a pie. And I was like, did you just do this just for me? And he's like, no, it's a pie. Because I had said, I don't like pie. And he was like, no, it's a pie. And I'm like, well, it's technically not a pie. And then we were all arguing with him. It was a whole thing. But Chad, he became friends with me. He told me this, I want to say it was like 5 or 6 months later. I never knew this. We were at, it was like a freshman mixer. And so I was sitting by myself because I didn't have any friends. Because it's called a Mississippi mud pie. The actual name is Mississippi mud pie. So technically by name it is a pie. By actuality, it has no pie crust. It has no filling. So ergo, then we get back to the philosophical point of, is that a pie? Yes, that's all. It's just because it was in the name. It's technically a cake, but it's called a Mississippi mud pie. No, it was not pie-shaped. It was literally in a tin. It's in a big, you know, like a big Pyrex, like a 15 by 8, whatever. You know, like a big casserole dish. Is a pizza pie. Yeah, it's like that. That's a cake. I know. But anyway, we were at this mixer, and I didn't know anyone. I had friends of mine that were going to be going to the college the following year. They were younger than me, so I didn't... It's like the hot dog is a sandwich. Is a Mississippi mud pie a pie? Because it's called a pie, but it's not actually a pie. So... looks like a cheesecake. No, it looks like, oh, what the hell do they call them? There's a specific word... The ocean is a soup. Soup is a sauce. What was that, Mousy? Yeah. Yeah, is a calzone a grilled cheese? And is a calzone a pizza? It was a whole thing. But, I think they're called... Is it slab cakes? Is that what they're called? Is that what it's called, chat? Is it a slab cake? Where it's just like the one layer and then you put the frosting on top. You know what I'm talking about? I think that's what it is. Anyway. We're at this mixer. Sorry, ADHD is getting to me. Yes? Okay, good. So it's like a slab cake, except it has marshmallow fluff on it, and then chocolate frosting on top, and it's called a Mississippi mud pie. So he was like, oh, it's for a pot. Hold on. Hold on. Chat, I think I have a picture of the Mississippi mud pie. Hold on. Because we were arguing with him, so I took a picture. Hold on. When would this have been? Was this 2010? Yeah, Pie Day. Here we go. Hold on. There's a picture of me in the background, but you can't really tell. Chat. This is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. It's just... Hold on. Edit. Hold on. Because you could kind of see my X in the picture, so hold on. Markup. Chat. This is a Mississippi mud pie. This is a Mississippi mud pie. It's literally just in a tin, and that's it. Shout out to the Nintendo Advance. Shout out to the Advance game here. So it's got, you could see the marshmallow frosting, there's a chocolate frosting on top, and then there's a slab cake underneath it. This is what he brought for Pie Day, and we were all very upset. That's why it's called a mud pie, because it's just chocolate, cake, marshmallow, and then chocolate frosting. So this is what he brought for Pie Day, and we were all very upset. Except for me, I was just upset about the fact that he's calling it a pie when it wasn't actually a pie. Also, you can see some of my ceramics over here. These are ceramics that I did in high school. I don't know why there was duct tape. I don't think that was me. I don't know why we had duct tape. But yeah, so it was Pie Day, and he brought us a Mississippi mud pie. Courtesy of a Nokia 2700. Would it surprise you that I had a flip phone at this point? I had a flip phone. This would have been 2010. So I had a little flip phone. So I think it was a black one, and I had a whole bunch of like Japanese charms on it, and my Japanese teacher, Fukuoka sensei, used to make fun of me because she's like, oh yes, you need more charms than you have phone. Otters are pies, Jesus Christ. So I took it on my phone. So that's... It's a dense cake that resembles the bank of the Mississippi River. It's in 1975. That's what I mean. We brought this for Pie Day, and we were all upset. We were like, that's not a pie. I was okay with it because I don't like pie. But everybody else was upset because it was just all of us sitting here all having this fucking cake that's not actually a pie for Pie Day. So we were pissed off, chat. Here's even better. Everybody was in my room. Everybody's in my room because I'm the only one that has any kind of, like, silverware or anything like that. Hold on, we'll do this. Chat, look how fucking pleased he was. Look how fucking pleased this motherfucker was. Carrying this fucking pie. He was so excited. He was like, guys, it's a Mississippi mud cake pie. I have heard it both ways. I've heard it be called a Mississippi mud cake, and I've heard it be called a Mississippi mud pie. Chat, hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Here's one of the other kids eating it. Chat, here's a better picture of it. Hold on. I don't think you guys would be able to tell that this is him, but still, this is one of the other kids. It's literally a cake. So here's the cake. There's a layer of marshmallow, and then there's a layer of fucking chocolate on top. Chat, it's literally a cake. It's literally just a slice of cake. It's literally a dense cake, and it's called a Mississippi pie. There's no pie crust. We were so mad at him for Pie Day. It was pretty good, though, to his credit. Oh, wait, here's a better one. Hold on. Thanks for being the model. It's a fucking cake. And we make fun of a picture so I can show people and be like, is this a cake or is this a pie? Chad, it's a cake! It's a cake! It's literally cake! You can see the marshmallow and the chocolate frosting. Oh my god, sorry, back to my original story. So, we became friends because at the freshman mixer, I didn't know anyone. All of my friends... There's no crust, it was literally cake. It's just a slab cake in that little metal tin, and then you put marshmallow on it, and then you put chocolate frosting on it. That's a Mississippi mud pie. Oh my god. Oh. But we're at this mixer, and so I had friends that were going to be going to the school the following year. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I ended up going to the school. So when he came to, because we all came by dorm. And it was over at the student center. So we all came by each individual dorm. And everybody came by at the same exact time, and you had to go with your floor. And the whole point was they wanted you to make friends with all of the people on your floor. Well, none of them really stuck out to me, and none of them really liked me very much. With the exception of one that later became, like, a roommate, and then later actually lived with me and Critter at one point. But they've requested I don't talk about them very much on stream, so I don't, out of respect. So I didn't have any friends at that point. So this guy, the clip from the wiki, I should. So I ended up sitting down at the corner of the student center because I didn't know anybody. I literally knew not a single person. Most of the other people all had clubs and stuff that they'd already, like, signed up with and things like that. We hadn't even had classes yet, so I was figuring I was gonna make friends in all my classes and stuff, especially in the same major. So I just went ahead and I just sat down over in the corner, and I was, like, sitting on the curb, and I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. And it was, like, nice just to kind of see everybody, and then they gave out free shirts and stuff like that, you know, things like that. Just normal, like, orientation bullshit, like the 2 days before class started. When all of a sudden this guy comes up to me and he starts talking to me and he's like, hey, how are you? He's like, how are you liking the party? And I was like, oh, you know, it's going pretty great. I was like, I kind of like the fact that they gave us free stuff. He's like, yeah, the free stuff's really nice. Then he goes, what dorm do you live in? And I was like, oh, I live in X dorm. And he goes, oh, I live there too. And then we started talking, and then we became best friends. And then because of that, then I became friends with his roommate. And then I became friends with the guy that he met through that roommate. And then we became friends with one of the other now guys, who then was friends with one of the people on my floor. So it was a whole connecting thing where we all made friends with each other. We all lived in the same dorm. Blake finally sat there a couple months later and he goes, because we were like, oh, how did this all start? And he's like, oh, well, because I went up and I talked to Q. And he's like, actually, I didn't know how to make friends. He's like, so I went on WikiHow because I had never made friends before in my life. He's like, I went on WikiHow and they were like, oh, well, how to make friends? They're like, you know, go to a big function. And if you see somebody that's sitting by themselves, go talk to them. And I was like, you motherfucker. I was so embarrassed. I was like, you don't have to out me like that, you fuck. And then he goes, well, actually, I was essentially adopted, and then I became the extrovert of the group. I was like, this fuck. And then he goes, honestly, if you would have lived in a different dorm, he's like, I would have just immediately gotten up, stopped talking to you, and just walked away. I'm like, you motherfucker. So I got burned twice. Where he's like, I found the loneliest person sitting by themselves. But if you lived in another dorm, I would have just fucking left. I'm like, this guy's a shit. I wish I was joking. And we made fun of him. We made fun of him so much. We were like, you had to go on WikiHow on how to make friends. And he's like, it worked. I fucking hate this kid. This fucking Mississippi mud pie made friends with me. This fucker made friends with me just because we were in the same dorm. He was just gonna fucking leave. How rude. What a piece of shit. Thanks for the bits. I'm putting in laughing thanks. I guess I deserve it. What the fuck? And then he was so excited about washing his towels, he got trapped in my closet and he broke my chair. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Thanks for the gift sub to know. God, why? I did make some of my best friends in college because of that. You're giving me an aneurysm. Thanks, Ender. Oh, cool. We got a treasure train. Hey, thanks. We got a rich treasure train. Chat, do you remember when I went... Thanks, Simon. Let me give out a sub. It's not gonna count towards the train, but I'll give out a random sub. Oh my god. What's even better, chat, is, do you guys remember when I went over to, No, God, why I didn't search for that. Twitch did that for me. What's even worse, chat, is speaking of treasure trains, do you guys remember when I went over to Pira's and I, now Luna sub. There you go, Otter. Enjoy your gift sub. Please make sure to say thank you to Simon. Oh, man. Do you guys remember when I went over to Pira's so I could, pay back Pira for helping me out? Oh my god. Luna, I think you already have a sub. God damn it. When I went over to Pira's so I could pay for the fact that Pira helped to port in my model into VR chat, and then I gifted subs. And, then I turn around, and then it's like, oh my god, you've unlocked a treasure train, and I'm like, shit, oh no, then I messaged Pira, and then I was late because I was like, Pira, I have a bad thing, I was like, I realize you're not live right now. I was like, I just accidentally activated a treasure train in your thing. So I did. I went and I activated a treasure train in Pira's offline chat. And I was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. And Pira's like, ha, 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 ha. Like, I just wanted to give you subs as a payment. Oh my god. So thank you, everybody. Holy shit. I'm sorry everybody watching this later. I'm sorry everybody watching this later. We're not even playing the game anymore at this point. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm dying. Hi, Critter. I'm losing my mind. Chat, that friend actually still sends me a card every holiday, too. And on my birthday. And then we send a Christmas card over there, signed from everybody in the house. Oh my god. Yeah, we did a VR chat stream. I don't play it that often, but Pira put my VRM in there. So, I was actually able to be in there, and then my hands moved and everything. It was kind of exciting. But yeah, we only did the one VR stream. Oh man. I'm dying. I'm crying as well. Holy Christ. Thanks everybody for the treasure train. Very much so appreciate it. I appreciate all the support. I'm sorry that I have lived such a weird fucking life. Hey, Critter, since you're here, have fun at work. Critter, since you're here, cause you can confirm, cause you have met, some of these people, actually. Would you confirm that a Mississippi mud pie, is a pie that can be served on Pie Day? Holy shit. Critter will understand. He understands that, that this friend Blake is kind of an idiot. He's a fun kind of idiot. No, not the sex maneuver. No, the pie. The pie with the chocolate cake underneath, and then you put marshmallow fluff, and then you put chocolate frosting on top. It's a Mississippi mud pie, right? That's a pie that you could serve on a Pie Day. That's a pie, right? It's a pie in name, so that means that you could serve it for Pie Day, right? Legally, yes, but morally, no. And Lux says yes. Okay, so it's all of us against Pepper. Pepper's the only one that's like, absolutely not, that is a cake. He's my favorite. I will forever remember that. I will forever remember that. Chat, we should do a baking stream on Pie Day. And I won't... It'll only be everybody here that knows. I'll just say, hey, we're having a Pie Day stream, and I just make a Mississippi mud pie. How much do you think people will get upset with me for? Do you think people will cancel me for having a Pie Day stream and making a Mississippi mud pie? Would that be content? Would that be content, or do you think people would be mad at me? What's Pie Day on this year? I'm curious. What's Pie Day on? I gotta go all the way forward. Okay, it's a Saturday. That might work out. Oh my god. Fuck off, Automod. Oh, brownies and cream. It's a pie. Can we do that when we go to make the cake? Can I call it a Mississippi mud cake then, but then on Pie Day we call it a Mississippi mud pie? I'm losing my mind. I should have stopped the recording. I'm so sorry. Everybody that's watching this later on YouTube. I'm so sorry. I've just kind of lost my mind. Oh my god. Holy Christ. And then I put the donkey on it. Oh my god. So hi, chat. Holy shit. I'm sorry. I'm in tears. I'm in absolute tears. This hurts. Oh, it's gonna be for a joke. There's gonna be so many people upset with me. I can already tell. Holy shit. Chat, we should go back to the game. Should we start debating the cake and the pie? You know who would be good to ask this? Mousy. I'll send a message to Mousy and see what happens. See if Mousy gets upset with me. Oh my god. Chat, everybody drink water. I'm sure you guys are all crying. Hey, chat, we were playing a game. Alright, back to day 15. Holy shit, we're already at day 15. So, you should bring them into the cooking stream and try to defend the pie. I should. I should hit him up and see if he'd be available. Unfortunately, he lives much farther away now, because I don't live anywhere near that college anymore, and he's, like, down the street from it, so I'll have to ask him if he'd be available. Maybe he just phones in, and I just have to debate, why did he make a Mississippi mud pie on the Pie Day? Oh my god, that'd be really funny. Oh, that would actually be really funny. Oh my god, and tell some of the stories. Because apparently I've done some stupid shit too. We could talk about the time I read out the credit card number in my sleep. The time I accidentally hit my head on the desk. And I farted because I hit my head on the desk. And he just sat there and he just laughed at me. And I was like, dude, ow, I can't fucking feel my brain. Why are you laughing at me? And he thought it was really funny. And I'm like, I can't see. It hurts. And he just fucking laughed at me. I'm a piece of shit. I asked him about that. He's like, I don't even remember that. I just stupid shit like that we just can't. Just stupid stuff. Or the time we went to his roommate with the one friend, the one who I read out his credit card number. He went and he's like, listen. He's like, he went to each one of us and he told all of us, he's like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm gay. And we were like, oh yeah, that's cool. And then we're like, oh shit, we can't tell Blake's roommate. Because he was very, very, like, religious, and we were very worried how he would take it. And so, we had the whole room together. Because we were like, you know, maybe strength in numbers. And he goes, hey, dude, he's like, I just want to let you know, I'll understand if you don't want to be friends with me anymore. And the roommate just turns to him and goes, oh, that's okay, because I am too. And the whole room just went silent. And we all just stared at him, and we were like, you're joking, right? Because he would do that constantly, where he would just be like, you know, something really you know, off the wall, just all of a sudden be like, yeah, I killed a person. Then he would just be like, haha, just kidding. He would do that all the time. That was like his humor was deadpan. And we all just looked at him and we were like, you're joking, right? And he's like, no, I'm actually serious. I'm like, are you? We all just looked at him and I was like, dude, I don't think you had to worry about anything. It was such a time. Such a weird time. Yeah, I also point out, I don't think any single person in that entire group is straight. Hi, Cap'n. So, let's call the one K, who was the friend that I read out his credit card number in my sleep, went to everyone, and was like, hey, you know, I just want to let you know. And we were just like, oh yeah, that's cool. Meanwhile, nobody wanted to tell Blake's roommate because he was very, very, like, devout. I think he was Catholic. I think he was very devout Catholic. And so we were worried how he would take it. So when Kay went up to him and was like, hey, just want to let you know, I'll understand if you want to be my friend anymore. He's like, I don't want to, like, put this on you or anything. He's like, but I'm gay. Meanwhile, the roommate just looks at him and he's like, it's okay. I am too. And we all just sat there like, what? It was the biggest shock I think we've ever had in our lives. I wasn't expecting it. None of us were. And we all just looked and we were like, oh shit, I thought this was Kay's coming out. When did it all of a sudden become Blake's roommates coming out? It was like a fucking slap to the face where we were like, what? But yeah, I don't think a single person in that entire friend group is either the same sexuality that they went into with college or the same gender that they went into in college. It's either one or the other. There's no in between. Not a single person out of like the 7 people. Not a single one. Well, how did that happen? How did that happen? So, there you go, chat. I had a weird college experience. I got tons of stories from college, but that was some of the weirdest ones that very first year. Like getting served a Mississippi mud pie on Pie Day and everyone getting upset. Chat, I've lived a very weird life. There's no other way around it. Hey, back to the game. So, we're here on day 15. Let's see. So Swift Ducks went up. It's not up by a lot because I didn't buy a lot into it. So maybe we should wait before taking anything out of here. I do have 15K. I do want to save up for this haul though, so I think I do want to wait. So I don't have any current fulfilling requests, so we'll have to try and see what we got. Now we do have this heart that I'm trying to bring up, but it looks like we're gonna have to wait for the price as well. This is healing the bladder, which is going up in price. I think I need more capacity before I could really heal a lot of these, because I think it'll affect, is it everything in is it everything around it, or is it everything in a cardinal direction, chat? What is it that these affect? Is it everything like in north, south, east, and west, or is it everything in a circle, like a tile around? You know what I mean? So I guess that's my question. Increased impact of healing. I guess we could try and swap these and see if I could force this guy to heal more. You don't know? Simon, if you're still there, do you know? Otherwise, I think we'll just leave it and try and figure it out. But I don't think this bladder has to go up much higher. I read more and it's a very dumb reason. I'll have to go and look. I have no words. I have, honest to God, no words. I couldn't even tell you. I feel like I should probably heal this one because he's lower as opposed to this heart. So maybe we'll do that. Let's bring up this this bladder over here because it's really low. The heart we could always do later. Especially because his condition is really going down. So I'm not going to have him much longer, so I'm going to have to get a different soul. Alright. Worked as a waitress after lost her home when the river flooded. They noted the melting chocolate pie resembled the muddy banks, which is how the dessert gained its name. But then what happened to the pie crust? What happened? It's a gay Thunderdome. It's fucking. Do not the heart. No, I'm trying to bring up its durability. Trying to make it more worthwhile. Fucking gay Thunderdome. Maybe it was my fault because we all used to hang out in my dorm room. So maybe it was my dorm room. Maybe that room was just cursed. We were when I moved in the very first night, because it melted a little, as she called it, a pie. Because my room, I was in a single all by myself for my very first year. I didn't want to have roommates. So my very first night there, not only was there a tornado warning and all the power went out, and I had to move in early because of my mom's job. So I was all by myself in the entire fucking dorm, so I didn't know what to do. So, I didn't know where anything was, so I went and hid in the basement all by myself. It was a whole thing. So, the very first night, after the power finally came back on after about, like, 3 hours, I was like, okay, I'm exhausted, I need to go back to sleep. So I went and I laid in my bed, and then I looked up, and I was like, what the fuck? What is wrong with my ceiling? I guess somebody, years previous, had put glow-in-the-dark moons and stars all over the ceiling. And so, when you turned on the lights, or it was daytime, you couldn't see it. So anytime they went in to go and clean the dorms or anything, obviously they wouldn't see it. So somebody, at some point, and they were pretty dusty, so they had to have been there for a couple of years, just put glow-in-the-dark moons and stickers and stars and shit, and just left it there. And so here I am, and I'm looking up, and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with my ceiling? And I went and turned on the lights, and I was like, what the hell is this? And I had to climb on my chair and climb on my desk and, like, look really close, and then I realized there was just glow-in-the-dark moons and stars all over my ceiling. Maybe it was them. Maybe that's what it was. No other dorm had this. No other rooms, nowhere. We asked everybody. Nobody else had this but me, and I was like, I'm not saying anything, and I'm not taking it down. They recently ripped out the dorm, actually, that I used to live at, so I'm sure those were probably still there, I'm gonna be honest. I'm sure that, like, 14 years later, I'm sure it was probably still there. So there you go, chat. And then the next year, when another girl was living there, I was like, hey, did you notice on the ceiling? She's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, well, you know, look up tonight. And she's like, what? She came back, she's like, did you put those up there? I was like, no, somebody did. Because I lived in the dorm across the way the following year with my roommate at the time. So there you go. What the fuck? All right, chat, let's open up the day trade. Let's see how day 16 goes. So what do you want? You want... none of them. We need a shard. Okay, you need a shard. That's kind of expensive. You want a gallbladder and a liver. Gallbladder, liver, and a shard. This one's fairly cheap. Here's a fairly cheap liver. Here you go. And then I still need that shard. He said rarity doesn't matter. How much are you giving me? 6? Oh shit, it's already gone. Oh god, chat, they're so fast today. They're so fast. Oh, I found, it's a shame separating a good pair of lungs. 7,000 credits and they're both yours. Both? Oh, it's 2. Wait, shit, does anyone need lungs? How much is this worth? Holy shit, that's worth a lot. Okay, I'll sell it back. There we go, we made back more money. You need a bladder above 41. You have to get a heart. Heart. What was the other one I was looking for? A shard. Heart and a shard. Heart and a shard. Do we see a heart? Do we see a shard? Oh, there's a shard. It's fairly cheap. There you go. Heart. And what do you want? A bladder above 41. Okay, a bladder above 41 and then a heart. Okay, that one's pretty alright. That's above 41. Shard? Do we see a shard? No, we needed a bladder? Bladder? No, we need a heart. Okay. Woo. Alright, there we go. That one's fairly cheap. There you go. Anything else? So this guy's getting healed up. He's worth more. See, I wonder if we should sell this guy or if we should keep it. Do I have anything else that'll heal? Never improves, never degrades. I could keep a bunch of shards if I really wanted to. Destroys hulls, so I shouldn't keep you around. Something else that'll heal. Maybe another soul? Should probably be doing these on the more expensive ones, shouldn't I? Considering the souls are so expensive. You increase that. Changes the surrounding. I don't know what that does, so I kind of want to see. It says it changes the surrounding organs in the process. So what does that do? Does it bring up the rarity, maybe? Alright, well, you're up. You're now up to 310. So let's get rid of it. Can you buy a pristine condition soul? I mean, I've got a gigantic one. It's a condition of 13, but it's common. Is that okay? I don't know what your blood type is, but this blood type is A-. Does that work? So here, let's try this. Because it's currently gigantic. Maybe we could try and get it up to mythic? Let's see. Oh my god, there's so many of them today. Alright, anything go up astronomically? I'm no common man. You could be. Ooh, this is 21k. It did go up to 42. Lungs are going down. Maybe I'll buy 5 of those. God, that's so expensive. That went down. That went up, but it is only $1,800. Ooh, 13. Holy shit, 13 for the large intestine that I bought randomly. God damn, I paid $1,500. Holy shit. I'm afraid that's gonna drop, so maybe I'll sell, like, 2 of them. I'll do that. You went up. That's okay. Is there anything that went low? Shards are going down. They're still kind of expensive, though. Song Valve is kind of expensive. Earworms are... We'll get that. These are my penny stocks. It's like my Rolls Royce stocks that I have. They're cheap. That's the only thing that's actually doing well in my portfolio, ironically enough. Little Joey's heart is really going up. I gotta wait for it to crash. And then just sell everything else and just buy into that. Okay. So, what are you gonna give me? 21k? Can I sell just a couple? And let's see if that goes up. We'll play it by ear. Let's sell like one of the lungs. So we'll have some money. Because I kind of want to buy some good ones. See, but then you're worth a lot too. You're only +5 though, so I could wait. Plus 22. See, I don't think the eyeballs are really worth it, or any of these like really cheap ones. Because they're not poised to go up too much. So those ones I should probably sell off. As soon as I get like a little bit of return on them. But see, like a soul goes up to 7, so that's a better return on investment. Whereas this bladder only goes up to like 500-ish bucks. I'm getting rid of you. Because then I could just invest in the actual penny stock as opposed to the stock that doesn't do much. Alright, so we got 26k. Is there anything that went really down that would be good to invest in? That isn't a cheap thing. Souls are fairly cheapish. all of this stuff up here. Appendixes are kind of worth a lot. Should we get one an appendix? It goes up another 10. I'll buy one. We'll buy one appendix and we'll see how it goes. Heart is definitely falling down. I want to try and sell off my heart one, I think, pretty soon. Okay. Alright, chat. So we've got this heart that's currently being healed by this soul. I want to see what this Swiftwux does, and then you're increasing that. So that was the extra nerve cluster we got. So let's see what people want today. My name is Herman Rockefeller, and you're gonna stop investigating those disappearing scientists. Good talk. No. No. You want a nerve cluster. Get 3 of them. Oh, God. You want a kidney, and you want a heart. Kidney and heart. Kidney and heart. Try not to grab too many of these today, because they're all going to be buying stuff. That's a liver. Here's a cheap heart. Kidney. Kidney. That's a liver. Kidney. Okay. Oh, no, professional. Okay, good. It kept this one, because it's getting healed. Oh, see, now it's rare. And it's still gigantic. Okay, so it does make the size better. Oh, so he changes the size. I got it. That was awful. I require new eyes. You need an O- nerve cluster. Oh, I do have one. Here. There you go. So now I just need a new nerve cluster, but now that's gone. You want 3 nerve clusters. Opening GAM. Oh, you want a valuable eyeball. So this was the one that happened the last time. Was that guy was having me take pictures, I think, right? Right? I think that's what it was. So I don't want to do that again, because that's what made me lose all my money the last time. He's rough, but I'll take him. Alright, so let's put you here. Because you've gone up in price, so can I do that? There, bring that guy up. Because now you can make him even bigger, and you can up the condition as well. Right? Oh, but then your condition's going down. That should be fine. If I had another soul, I could put on the other side of that guy. Oh, see, his condition is going up too from this guy. Oh, hunted a real peach of a brain, mythic, 4,000 credits. You want it? Sure? Oh, good, because now you're going to make him bigger. Oh, I'm going to set... Oh, my God, he's worth 15,000. Okay. Can I get a cheap set of eyes for him? That was a soul that I could have bought, but... you leech condition. Oh, damn it, market closed, damn it. Okay, that's not bad. So his condition is going down, but his size is going up. Meanwhile, now you're gigantic, and your condition's gone up. I have an idea. This guy's worth more. So let's see if we could bring up his size and his condition from this guy. Unfortunately, the soul is probably going to die off pretty quick. I should wait until it has a condition of 1. Yeah, and then that's going up because of that, too. Meanwhile, this guy's going down, but that's okay because he's bringing up the size of this brain. Holy shit, that's an expensive brain. Chat, I'm starting to get the game. I'm starting to get it. It's taken me a little while, but I think I'm starting to get it. Alright, you're up 41%. I think we could wait for you, because I just sold a little bit for you. See, the liver's not worth a lot. I'm gonna sell that. Heart needs to go up, so I can clear that one out, too. Same thing with this guy. This is a plus 57, so I think I'm gonna sell all of this. Try and invest in the bigger ones. Plus 7% for this larynx. I mean, you can go up pretty high, so I'll wait on you. Same thing with this guy, this appendix. Let's purchase one more, because right now it's stagnant. The spleen's going down. He doesn't go up a lot, so we'll have to clear him out, I think. Small intestine. Not really a lot. Large intestine did give me quite a bit. But he only goes up to 3. Let's sell you off. Meanwhile, pancreas went up 5%. We could wait. -1. See, the stomach's not worth a lot either. Meanwhile, souls should be going up. Can I buy 1? Still got a bunch of penny stocks. How's the Swift Walks? Ooh, plus 26. See, it doesn't look like he's gonna go up much higher either. So I'm wondering if I should sell him. The little Joey's heart is honestly the better one, but I need to wait until it's like 16. Because it always goes up frequently. Earworms are fairly cheap. If we just keep like the 2 penny stocks and then go for the higher ones, I think that'd be better, but... Alright, we'll wait for Swiftwalks and the rest of these to go back up. Right now they're not that high. Yeah. See, but then lungs went up 57. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that. Alright, so we don't have anything that we currently need to fulfill. These guys are healing this brain. Why is his condition down? Why are you healing that one, but not that one? You should be healing that one. Okay. Mistakes were made. You want a new set of lungs. I think I could do that. You want some pancreases. All in on the Swiftwalks. You need a new brain. Let's get you a cheaper brain. Don't take that good one. So what do I need? A cheap brain and some new lungs. A cheap brain and new lungs. This one's fairly... cheap brain and new lungs. Especially because this guy is going to buy it. Cheap brain and new lungs. Come on. Cheap brain and new lungs. And maybe a new soul, too. Cheap brain, new lungs. Oh. A shipment of souls! Uh-oh. Who's the soul that has quite a bit of condition that I can leech? 56. 57. Alright, I'll buy you. So I'm gonna sell you. There we go. I guess I could get another cheap one to improve the condition of the other one. And you go there. Okay. Brain, lungs. No, don't take that brain. I'll give you a better one. Totally better. Brain, cheap brain. Anybody else want anything else? Liver above 63. I could see if I could find that. Oh, it's 55. Cheap brain? Oh my god, you wanted lungs. I bought the wrong thing. Wait, didn't I? Oh, I do have lungs. Wait. Did I give him the wrong thing? Oh my god, I did. I gave him the wrong brain, I think. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, this is gonna improve his condition a lot. So you're gonna improve this guy. This guy is going to make this guy bigger. And this guy is gonna improve his condition, so I should actually make money off of him. Fuck, I sold the wrong one. Damn it. Okay, well, rip. Now this guy should get bigger, though. They're alright to deal with. Alright, how's the market? Oh, plus 73. Should I sell? I think I'm gonna sell. Plus 15. 31,000! I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold. Alright, appendix is going down. That's okay. Can I buy one? You're at 0. You're at plus 9. Ooh, plus 21 for nerve cluster. Let's sell... Oh, I didn't mean to sell all of them. I meant to sell, like, 2. I forget that it goes 1 and then 5. I wish it was, like, just incremental. But that's okay. Alright, plus 2. See, the stomach's not worth a lot. Can we sell that? At least it went up. Soul is going up. I think that's because of the market fluctuation, so we're gonna hold off on that. Meanwhile, you're going down, but that's okay. Swiftwalks is going up. Meanwhile, you're going down. Need to wait for you to really go down. Okay, well, we got some more money to play with, so... So we got Chet, we got the Quartermaster, and we got Charlie. Livers, bladders, and kidneys. Brains, hearts, and lungs. So I think they're gonna take a lot of the stuff that's low condition and that isn't alien stuff. So we gotta find alien part 1s. You want a pancreas, you want a stomach. You need a common Swiftwalks. A heart, a common Swiftwalks. Swiftwalks, common Swiftwalks, and a heart. Heart and a common Swiftwalks. It's a large... Oh. In 2 days, ports will drown in livers. Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of livers. Does anybody want livers? Because I'm gonna have a ton of them. No. Okay. What was I looking for? Common Swiftwalks and a heart. Common Swiftwalks and heart. It's a fairly good heart. I don't think it's worth it. Common Swiftwalks and heart. Come on. There's a liver. I think somebody wanted a stomach, right? Oh, Swiftwalks? Nope, that's small. Rough. I don't think we're gonna be selling anything today. Common Swiftwalks and heart. Come on, anything? Oh, here's a cheap heart. You wanted a heart. There you go. What else did you guys want? You still need that common Swiftwalks. It's worth a lot, but... Depends on how much the Swiftwalks is gonna be, because he wants 4,000. Are you common? No, you're rough. I don't know if I'm gonna make any money off of that either. Come on. Common. No. We need a stomach. Is there a cheapo stomach? I don't think so. Common Swiftwalks? Wow, we've done 1 today. This day kind of sucks. At least we have a lot more money now, because I'm not buying all the hulls. No? Oh my god, not at all? Alright, well glad I didn't grab it. Oh, see, now it's gigantic. So it went up almost $1,000. The condition is going up. It's just taking a while. And then your condition's going up. Oh, your condition went up to 100. Oh, is it doing that one first and then it'll do you? Oh, okay, so it made you bigger. Oh, this is gonna be a really good brain, actually. Oh, I get it. Oh, okay. Alright, how's the market going? Heart went down. Oh, you went up plus 16, so now that's 31. That's 53,000 for the appendix. I mean, I could afford the whole then, couldn't I? If I do it like that, spleen's going down, you're going down. Plus 6. Let's keep soul in. Meanwhile, you're up to plus 44. It would be 3,000. Okay. Let's do that, and then let's buy this, because we are having some issues with trying to keep everything. So now let's rearrange this, because if I put you... Hello? Why can't I move you? Oh, I didn't actually equip it. Whoops. Okay, so let's rearrange this. So I want you to get affected by you. And you. Okay. I want you to work on that guy, and I want you to work on that one. Okay. Make this brain amazing. That's what I want. Make this brain great. And then it should now affect other ones that are over here too. So I think this is making you larger. So I wonder if there's a better way to set this up. Because if I do this, will you get affected by that? So it'll make you bigger, or you're already big enough? So then just focus on making this one bigger and this one bigger. Is it only gigantic? Does it get any bigger? Because then I wonder if I should get rid of the swift walks after that's taken care of. Monument Valley is free? Oh, I'll have to go and take a look. I wonder if I should make him bigger. I wonder if I could swap this in such a way where it'll both be affected. I think it'll affect both of them, and then you need that. Because you just need to increase these two. Alright, so let's see. If I'm trading... I wish it would tell me what's getting affected, but... Alright, what do you want? You need a gallbladder and a nerve cluster. We didn't have anything else to fulfill. Gallbladder and a nerve cluster. Gallbladder and a nerve cluster, and a swiftwux and a spleen. Gallbladder, swiftwux, and a nerve cluster. Gallbladder, swiftwux, and a nerve cluster. Was there something else? Gallbladder, swiftwux. Here's a cheapo nerve cluster. I'm taking you. Gallbladder. Oh, a spleen. Spleen, gallbladder, and a swiftwux. Gallbladder and a Gallbladder and a spleen. Here's a cheapo spleen. Gallbladder. Gallbladder. Alright, well, you're done. I think it's, yeah, it's just a gallbladder. Here's a brain. I'll take you, because I can make you better. What'd I say I needed? A gallbladder? Gallbladder. There you go. Okay, so that took that one. But now I should be able to do that. Oh, a large shipment of lungs. Uh-oh. Anybody want lungs? You want a heart? You want a heart? Okay, 2 hearts. Let's see if I can grab hearts really quick. Oh my god, so many lungs. I'll find a cheap one. Hearts? Hearts? They're all buying stuff, so... Oh, I just realized we got the guy that's really fast, too. I just realized that. I need 2 hearts, and then that's right, we're gonna have a bunch of livers tomorrow. Does anybody want livers? No? Okay. Hearts! Hearts! Only hearts. That's all I want. Here's one. Let's get rid of you. Here's another one, and then let's get rid of you. Alright, there we go. We cleared out everybody. You want an A+ nerve cluster. What are you? You're O+. Oh, good, it is going up, so it does affect them over this way. Okay. So how'd we do here? Ooh, that's really going up. You're going up. Oh my god, it went up so much. Damn, they're all going up, chat. Look at this. Okay, we're just gonna keep them all in here so they can all keep making each other better. Alright, not bad. Alright, chat. Let's take a look at the market. Ooh, plus 47. I do only own one of you, though. Souls have gone up. Pancreas went up. Let's sell you. You're still down. I need you guys to go back up. Hearts are not going up anytime soon, I don't think, so we're gonna have to keep that one. But yeah, once those ones are positive, we'll get rid of those. I don't think we need a better hull than this, honestly. I think that's the max that's gonna go, so let's sell that. How's little Joey's heart? I need that to go down. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. That's the thyroid. It's currently at 33,000. Let's see. Penny stock. You went up +5. I'll keep you in. Okay. Alright, not bad. We gotta wait for these 3 to go up, and then I'm waiting for the souls to go up, and then I've got a couple of penny stocks while I wait for Joey's heart. Alright. Chat, not too bad. Alright, now what do you guys want? Customer support. You want a rock cane. I think I can do that. Rock canes. Oh my god, you want so much. Swift walks. Oh, small pancreas shipment. Okay, sending the market prices into a free fall. Uh-oh. I'm glad I got rid of the pancreas one. Alright, Swift walks. And what was the other one? Swift walks. Rock cane. Swift walks, rock cane. And you want a lot. Swift walks and rock cane. Oh my god, the entire market's a mess. Livers can get pretty up there. Let's see if there's anything that I can make better. What does pancreas go up to? These are not fairly cheap. Need some of these cheaper ones to make them better. Because if I do that... Aha, that. There we go. We'll make that better. Rock cane and a Swift Lux, right? Yeah. You just want a rock cane. I could get more of these. Oh, you're an up-and-coming organ trader. I've always wondered if dogs actually have souls. Mind taking mine for a while? Sure. What the hell am I dog soul? Corrosive increases conditions of nearby organs, though. I guess let's do that. Oh my god, I gotta repair it. Shit. Alright, rock cane. Rock cane. I can't believe it's corrosive. Do I have to sell it, or do I have to keep it? Do I have to keep it, chat? Or can I get rid of it? Like, could I keep it there and it'll just corrode it a little bit more and then it'll get rid of it? Rare, average. I think I can make you better. Yeah, let's do that. Make all of this better. Here. Just need a rock cane. Where are they? Oh, here's one. $12,000! Never mind. You're not paying me that much. I'm gonna lose money on that. I'm trying to pay attention to the actual money, too, chat. Come on. Anything good? Please? No. I just saw a rock cane as it was ending. So, I don't think I could sell the dog soul, right? Right? I have to keep it? Alright, you're going up. You're going down, but that's normal. You're going up, but you're changing everybody's condition. Holy shit, look at this brain. Almost $10,000. However, the soul over here is definitely going down. So I wonder if it's better to do that and have that bring that one up. Maybe they bring each other up. And then you're going up. Yeah, it's like penny stocks still. Like, they're kind of helping each other. Okay. Alright, how is the market? I want to get rid of some of these cheap stocks. You're still down. You're still down. How's heart? Nope, you're still down. How's... Was it appendix that went down? I think it was appendix that went down. No, appendix stayed there, huh? Weird. How about the heart? Oh, God. Still 31k. Alright. It's okay, because we're going to sell this brain at some point. It's going to give me 10,000. And I think I only paid like 300 or 3,000 for it. But that was the other one. Alright, so we need a rock cane. Rock cane, what do you want? You need 2 beast bones. Rock cane and 2 beast bones. Rock cane and 2 beast bones. Oh, that's a cheap heart. Here's a rock cane that's fairly cheap. There you go. 1 beast bone, because he's going to give me a lot of money for it. I need another beast bone, but super cheap. It's 13. That's too high. Oh, that one's 5. Okay, we could do that. There we go. He's going to give me 20k. You want to juice a lung. Do I have a cheap set of lungs? I do. It's worth 2,000. How much are you giving me? 5? Let me see if I can find a cheaper one by the end of the day. Cheap lungs. That one's 10. Come on, lungs. Come on, lungs. I'm begging and pleading for some really cheap lungs. Because he just wants cheap. 6,000. I guess I would bake back the money. Oh. You can open an account with the Brokers Mutual today for 5,000 credits. Sure. We did this the last time. I don't know what it does. 5,000. How much are these lungs? I think it would be better, I think, to just give him these ones then. Yeah. Because then we can start to make all the other stuff better. And we gotta fix this again. God damn it. They keep breaking everything. Alright, what do you guys want? You want a cheap heart. Cheap heart? Cheap heart anywhere? Do I have one? No. I could do that, though. Cheap heart. There's a cheap one. There you go. Doubled my money. You want a crappy stomach. Let's see if I can find that under 28. No, that's 29. Let's let it go bad. Where'd that stomach just go? Because I just got it. Diminished impact of healing and draining organ effects. Oh, shit. Resistant to change for better and worse. Oh, because it's mythic now. Alright, I'm selling you. Get out of here. I need this stomach to go down. This one, though, you can go up. This brain's getting up there. It's an extra 2k. You're going up, so I need this stomach to go down. This liver needs to go up. Now it's a gigantic liver. He just needs to go up. So here, can I switch you? Because you're just large. There we go. Okay. Alright, that's a little better. Because now this guy just needs some conditions, so he needs to be next to these souls, whereas this one over here needs to get made bigger. His condition's okay. And this guy is still raising the condition of the Swiftwalks. He's actually doing pretty well. So could I do this and switch them? So he's gonna raise his. I'm gonna put you over here by yourself, because you need to drop down by 1. Oh, see, the dog soul's doing pretty well. Corrosive. Increases condition of the nearby organs, so... Because this is currently at 100. This needs to go up, and this needs to go up. Alright. So good. So we'll be able to take care of this one. Lay awake. You want a soul. You want 3 nerve clusters. You want some eyes. Eyes, pancreas... Eyes and pancreas. Here's some cheap eyes. Where's a pancreas? I don't remember what the pancreas looks like. How have I not figured this out? We've been doing this for days. How have I not? At least it's just this guy. He just buys crappy shit. Pancreas. Oh. Ports will have shards. Ooh, okay. Anybody want shards? Nerve cluster, a soul. Okay. You're done. Is that stomach not done yet? Come on, drop down. Oh, it has to be under 28. Oh. How much are souls? They're kind of expensive, aren't they? Although I do have this one that's only 3. So I'll take you. I'll get rid of you a little later. You wanted a pancreas. I don't remember. I think the pancreas is the small, thin one, right? Yeah. And how much are you paying? No, that's not. I need it less. I need it way, way less. You can take the eyes. That's fine. I need a much smaller pancreas. Come on, hurry up. Ooh. I could up this heart. There we go. 996? Okay, there we go. I'll make it a quick 1,000 right there. Alright, there's your stomach, so that's all done. Can I force it to take a certain soul, chat? I don't think I can, right? Here, we'll do that. Alright, take one of them. Maybe he took the cheaper one? It seems like he did. Okay. What do you want? You wanted 3 nerve clusters? I'd rather keep the nerve clusters at this point. Chat, we're doing much better this time. Actually, 1, 2... Aw, damn it. Well, that's fine, because I can have these guys increase the effects, everybody. That would kind of help. You're fairly cheap. Alright, you're doing better. I should start doing these for brains and stuff. These guys are really cheap. I should just buy brains, chat. Like 3 brains. Do I need these dog souls, chat? Here, put the heart there. You need something that increases your condition, so go over here for a little bit. I need brains. Brains are kind of expensive. Brains and souls. You're up to 0. You're at -7. How's hearts, finally? Plus 45. That's much better. Sell all of that. Get rid of it. Spleens are low. You're at 0. You're at +2. You're penny stocks. You're also penny stocks. Alright, we need little Joey's heart to be somewhere around here or here. That's what we need, chat. Beast bone is also pretty high right now. I think if we dump a lot into here, I think that'll be better. Okay, so we don't have anything that we need to fulfill because I didn't grab the nerve clusters in time. Let's try and get... Oh, a shipment of eyeballs. Oh, god damn it. That's right, we have all these shards. But see, they don't improve and they don't degrade. Oh my god, there's so many eyeballs. Anybody want eyeballs? You want a shard. Let's find the cheapest one. You need a brain. You need a liver. Kidney, gallbladder, and liver. Kidney, gallbladder, liver. Kidney, gallbladder, liver. Here, you can have that. Kidney, gallbladder, and liver. Oh, here's a brain. You go there. Kidney, gallbladder, and liver. Oh, here's a cheap liver. Kidney and gallbladder. Think it'll actually drop low enough? Not low enough, but close to it, I think. It did the last time where we had the entire stock market that just, like, crashed overnight, so I'm okay with waiting. Okay, so you're going up. This liver's going up. What did I say? Okay, you can take that. Kidney and gallbladder. Wait, did I have a kidney? No. Kidney and gallbladder. That's a liver. Oh, here's a kidney. Gallbladder. Isn't that the little 3? No. That's a gallbladder. Why is it 2,000? How much is he giving me? Not that much. That's a pancreas. Okay, this one's a little cheaper. That's better. You want a new brain. Do I have a cheap one somewhere around here? I think I bought a cheap one recently, right? 6,000. No, I'm gonna wait. He just wants a brain, chat. I'm gonna give him the cheapest one I can find. Damn it! Market closed. That's okay. Because he's only gonna give me 8,000. The one that I have was 9,000. Oh, wait, I bought it for 5? Why did I think it was 8? I mean, I guess I could just give it to you. There you go. Because then I can put you here. Yeah! Yeah! There we go. So now this guy should go up. You're going up. You guys are all going up as well. Because these souls are making them all better. What do I do with this dog soul? Do I just keep it? Is there something I'm supposed to do with it? I'm so confused, chat. It's currently at 33,000. You're currently down. You're up +3. Ooh! Small intestines is up +19. Spleen is at -6. And we already got rid of heart. Okay, so now we just have spleen, soul, and the penny stocks. I have enough. This is like the highest it's been. So I should wait. I should have bought it when it was closer to like 22. It would have given me 10K. Alright. Chat, let's do one more day. Let's do one more. Let's see how this goes. We just have the quartermaster today. I got successfully scammed by who? Brokerage account active. Engage the flesh hunter. I helped hide a body. Enabled eternal war effort. Aided robot surgery. Accepted a dog's soul. Investigated missing persons. I hired a PI. I sold organs to kids. Served organ harvesters. Assisted the dog mech. I mean, it's pretty good, so I think I'll keep it. Like, it's really helping out all the other ones. Like, it's not degrading or anything like that. I mean, it's $12,000. It doesn't... It's just corrosive is the only problem. Yeah, I think we'll keep going with that. Is there any other story ones just yet? You want 3 Swiftluxes. You want 2 gallbladders. 2 gallbladders. 3 gallbladders. Alright, we only need gallbladders today. Which ones are the gallbladders? And any cheap brains or anything like that. That's a kidney, so that's not the gallbladder. That's a stomach. Here's one. Oh, shit. That one. I keep pressing E instead of W. Above 66. Is that not? Oh, it's above 61. Okay, go up. More gallbladders. I need 2 more. 2 more, and then what do you want? 2 pancreases. I think I saw those. There's 1, and there's 2. 2 more gallbladders. That's a bladder. That's a gallbladder. Yeah. Let's get you out of here. 1 more gallbladder. I see you, insert name. I did not see a lot of Swiftluxes. Here's 1. See, I don't want him to take mine. Swiftluxes. I need 2 more gallbladders. Here, I'll take that. That's a pancreas. Come on, start buying stuff, damn it. He's not buying anything. You can bring up your condition, but you're not worth a lot. For cheap brains, you're worth 3,000. He's buying it. It's a liver. That's that heart I was looking at. Here's another Swiftluxe. I just need 1 more. Oh. Tiny brain. Okay. Oh, wait. I do need 1 more Swiftluxe because I want to get rid of mine because he's helping. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. So, 1 gallbladder, 1 Swiftluxe. Are mine really going down? They are kind of going down. I should probably get rid of them, because what is this? 3, 5, that's 8. That's 11, and he's paying me more? Yeah, take it. Take it. Alright, just 1 more gallbladder. That's not bad. Hey! So... Ooh, this guy went up. See? 99, and now he's gigantic, so we could sell him. Meanwhile, you could go over here to get your condition up. You're going up. Here's the regular gallbladder that he wanted. I just need 1 more. I'll put it over here temporarily in case if I don't hit it. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, so chat, there we go. Not bad. Day 25. So we haven't gotten any endings yet, but I haven't been paying attention to the story quests. I'm trying to see some of the weird ones, so we'll go from there. So, chat, I think most people are watching Silksong today, so I think we'll go ahead and leave it here. But I think I'm going to drop you guys off by somebody that's not doing Silksong. So, I know, aren't they dancing? They're having a time. They're having a time of their life. Alright, so chat, I will be back tomorrow. We'll play this once more. See how far we get. See if we can get some more different endings. I'm playing it not as crazy as I was for the past 2 days, so it's kind of nicer this way, I think. It's definitely doing better on my heart. I'll put it that way. I unfortunately cannot just buy a random heart off the black market and replace mine, so I gotta take care of mine. So, chat, thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. This was a ton of fun. Chat, thank you everybody that was kind enough to contribute to the train. Thank you as well to Simon for giving out a random sub to the community. Thank you Ender and Otter for the bits, and thank you Pepper for the gift sub as well. So thank you everybody. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys being here. I know this isn't as exciting as Silk Song, so this is a nice, you know, get away from the Silk Song everything. So, let me go and drop you guys off. Chat, let me go and drop you guys off over by someone not doing Silk Song. Oh my god, there's like 3 people doing it. Hold on. Oh my god, 4 people. Yep, I figured that was gonna happen. Chat, let me drop you off over by... how about there? Let's go and say hi over to Rico, because I don't think we've been there recently. Let me check, because I like trying to get everybody, like, in a certain amount of time. So I kind of look through and make sure that it's someone that we haven't been recently. But I don't think we've been over by Rico in a bit. We have not. So chat, I will go and drop you guys off over there, who's currently playing some No Man's Sky. So chat, really quick, here is your sub messages. Why is it not raid? What? Wait, oh. Is it sub raid? There we go, and there's raid. Chat, you would think after 3 years I would know my own commands. I don't. So, chat, thank you everybody for being here. I will go and drop you guys off over there, and I will see you guys tomorrow at the normal time. So, thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. If you guys did not already, please make sure that you guys go ahead and vote in the straw poll as well for what it is that we're going to be watching. So, chat, go and put that in if you guys did not. I need those all by tomorrow. I made a post in the Discord, but for those of you guys that are not in there, please go ahead and do that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.